Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to World Warrior. We're here to play some online Street Fighter 6. My name is Kai, and I'm joined
by LLJB3. What is going on, everybody? We got a crazy top 8 coming your way today. Man, World Warrior Midwest #1? Oh, it's going to be insane.
Inaugural. We are kicking things off today. Feeling pretty good about it. The players that we have in bracket are already, we already know we're going to put on a good show. We've seen some familiar faces and a couple we had to do maybe a little bit of research on. But overall, I think we can guarantee you quite the primo show today.
Absolutely, man. We're going to get the players loaded in, and we're going to go ahead and run off the top 8 while we're doing that. We got Brian F. You know, Mr. Brian F. himself, no neutral. They actually have CPT going on over there for Central America, and they already showing a no neutral. So like Brian F. is pulling double duty, quote unquote. But yeah, he's going up against Ice. It's going to be an interesting matchup for that one as well, especially since considering Brian F. is running JP and Ice is running Guile. Hopefully, I'm going to see how Guile plays that matchup, knowing that Guile has a little bit of a trouble with that. The next match we got coming up after that one in winter semifinals is going to be FlashMetroid going up against Mr. Dual Kevin himself.
Man, and you see all 4 of those players getting out on the winner side of this one. You say, okay, I'm not exactly sure how that Ice Guile matchup is going to be with the consistent Brian F. We've seen JP before from Brian F., so it's not like we have a lot of unknown variables in there. But how that match is going to play out, I'm also very interested to see that. Yeah,
Blanka versus Luke. We've seen that matchup quite a bit. On different tournaments, especially like Evo, we saw that matchup a couple of times. It's very interesting knowing that Meta plays both characters. It's like how we're gonna see how what's the kind of difference of there's a different Blanka going up against a Luke as well. Especially Dual Kevin's Luke is really strong. It's really strong this year, so I'm really excited to see that. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about our losers round 1 really quick as well, getting the rest of the top 8 going. Got my man's Guile PC. Guile running with the Juri, going up against Hsien with the DJ pick.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, even though I think DJ had his moment in the sun and it's maybe waned a little bit, I think that the thing is, just because you didn't necessarily see him go crazy in the top 32 at Evo doesn't mean that's not a good character. That's not what that is at all. It's just that's world-class talent. Right in here, absolutely can do it.
Oh, my God. Mr. Ed and Eddie himself with the freaking drive rush of his DJ.
Yep.
So I'm going to see how Hsien really plays that. I think it's definitely one of the best drive rushes in the game. Speaking of really good drive rushes that a lot of people don't like to necessarily talk about, Masoma with the JP pick as well. Going up against ShadePrince, running the Chun-Li. Knowing, as a Chun-Li player myself, knowing that matchup is pretty rough. It has been the bane of probably some of the best Chun-Li's existence. Considering Valmaster losing to Grand Todokai over in Evo. That was when Grand Todokai went on his crazy run, in Evo to make it all the way to top 16. ShadePrince is going to have a fight ahead of him going up against Masoma here. Because JP, one thing that JP players are underrated for, if you have a really good drive rush connection with JP, he can play the mid-range game really well. Its neutral is really good.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you on the matchup part of this. The main problem that I see is that unfortunately Chun is not the kind of character that can enforce her own kind of game. JP can play JP's game.
Yep.
Eddie. Damn. Well, okay. Yeah. DJ can get a DJ game going, right? You know, when you have a drive rush that strong, you kind of are playing your own game, right? And you talk about these characters that can enforce. You're in my world. Right? You're just living in it. And unfortunately, a Chun is going to be living in JP's world.
Oh, my God. All the time. It's so difficult to get in. Once Chun-Li gets in, her damage output is really well, even though she's still, she's still one of those characters where she has to spend a lot in order to output a lot. But it's worth it in the long run because her damage is ridiculous.
Yeah. Big reward, but obviously you got to get all the way up. You got to push that boulder all the way up that mountain before you can finally get your reward. I'm excited to see how that's going to work out. But, man, oh, man, I think you hit it right on the head with that one. This is not a matchup you really want to do.
Yeah.
You got to, but you don't want to, right?
Exactly.
It's like getting up to go to work. You don't want to do it, but you got to do it.
Absolutely. We'll put it in the word. Like I said, we're seeing the players in here, man. I'm very interested to see how this first matchup is going to go between Brian F. and Ice. Like I said, man, Guile being like one of the strongest characters in there. A lot of people have him in top 1. I personally don't, but I do believe he is definitely one of the best 3 characters in the game. Going up against JP, who's absolutely top 5 at this point. I mean, we have 2 JPs in this bracket. And like I'm talking to like some of the rest of the low kick esports folks here. Shout out to these guys. They believe a JP is going to win this tournament. We don't know which one is going to do it, but somebody's going to take World Warrior #1, and we're going to get into the match coming up right now.
Right. You look at the data, you put it in Excel, you tabulate that, and you are going to see that a JP has a very good chance.
Oh my
of winning today.
What is it? 2 players and what is that, like 40%? Like my percentage is terrible right now. But anyway, already good start by Ice though. Using just the ability to stay close to JP. That's kind of what you want to do in this matchup. Even though like you have the Guile and everything, you kind of want to zone, but JP outzones you. Want to get in.
Get that flash kick.
But man, that jump in, yeah, couldn't get that flash kick to go off. So we're kind of holding it off here. Brian F using that drive rush to just get in, and look at that. Wait with the delay button and just hitting him into the corner. I still has a pretty decent life lead. See how things kind of play off here. With the air-to-air.
Nice, get off me.
Oh my goodness, man! Ice could have had a little bit more out of that.
Speaking
you don't want to leave him.
Drive rush.
Oh, you do not want to leave him alive. That drive rush is too good. Like I said, it's one of those situations where JP is like so good at getting in there. Goodness. I love the check though by Ice.
That was quite the challenge there. On the first time too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when you get counter conditioned. You threw that to see what Guile would do, and Guile said, no, I'm checking to see what you will do.
Exactly.
Ice, very good check there.
Like, I don't care if you win. It's still a pretty close matchup in this situation. Big jump in, big Ice.
Doesn't get the most of what he could have got there.
Yeah, and you know what? Brian F with the nice back throw, keeping him locked in the corner. But he's got to be able to fight his way back in and able to keep him locked in, though. Ice is doing a really good job. Nice check by Brian, though. Dang, the level 3.
Yikes.
Oh, this going to be demolished on the table. Ah, man, it's going to be very difficult, man. Ice trying to challenge with the fireball, and it works out, man, with the flash.
No, I mean, this is such an interesting zoning battle when you get to that full screen match, because obviously as a JP, some of those projectiles are not going to help you in a projectile war. They're not traditional projectiles. We're not trading in, exploding it mid screen.
Right.
You're just going to get ate up by them.
Exactly. Yeah, those purposes are really going to come into play. But here you go. Good start by Brian F in this round here. Absolutely needs to go ahead and get the momentum as much as he possibly can. Nice corner combo. Keeping him locked into the pressure. I just got to figure out a way to get out. What a perfect parry. Get into prison. My turn. Oh! He tried the flash kick. It's so unfortunate. And Brian F is actually very close to burnout. Just note that really quick. Trying to see if Ice is contending, just kind of waiting out and see what Brian F does. That's a life lead. He doesn't have super overextend, but this is gonna be the round. Brian F is trying to come on back. All right, players are still trying to get in here and figure out a situation. Ice did a really good job in that first game, but Brian F, man, showing like he's tabulated, trying to get the information that he needs in, and now he's kind of working with what we have here. Keep him very close mid-range as well.
That was like the very nice. Man, the damage for making one mistake and getting caught by the portal.
Woo. That teleportation is so sick. Nice parry. Actually, really good parries all the way through, but you know what?
Yo, you're done.
Exactly. It was like, okay, you parried just a little bit too much, and I'm going to go ahead and take your soul here. I'm going to knock this up 1-1. All right, Brian F, even in this game, out.
He's firing right back.
Exactly,
Didn't miss a beat. Did not miss a beat.
At all. All right, we see how this plays out on this game number 3. And already, once again, a really good start by Brian F. And Iceman doing the drive rush to be able to close this distance.
Solid D, solid D.
Absolutely.
Get off me. We don't take those.
Yeah, man, no airspace for you, buddy. The sweet combo. Get it on there with the target. Oh, Brian F was Retty. He was Retty. R-E-A-T-Y. Give me the combo side switch. Let's get it.
Get back in the corner.
Nuh-uh, stay there, bro.
Get back in your home. Are you too good for your home?
Yeah, man. Nah, bro, this is prison, bro. You locked out. Get off. I use it upside down kick to trying to get some pressure. Right now, man. Ah, yes. Brian F is trying to bait a feint. He's ready for anything. Hurry up. Very close here. Brian F. Oh, what a bust out by Ice. And here we go. The level 2. The bane of everybody's existence. You're still staying there. Got to hold this for the chip. And now, this is very difficult. Brian F. has to basically lose the game in with a jump in. And he did. Whoa, what a jump. My God.
That was the anticipatory jump. That was I bet you're gonna.
Oh, my God. He's like, he bet and he worked out, man. Go ahead, cash out, bro. He's cashing out right now. Here we go. Now, give me the throw. Man, one nice hit, man. He's going to go into a loop here. Try to close out this round. But, man, it was a really good shot with my Brian trying to get him off here. Trying to see if he can get this game knotted up to rounds. Uh-oh. Get the sweep. Just get the hard knockdown. And the anticipation by Brian F. using the air throw to get that locked in. Uh-oh. And notice, he adds the meter for level 2. He's going to tell him to spin a meter this time just to level 1. He's just want to get the damage and get a little bit of that life lead. And pretty much even on drive meter as well.
Just needs one touch.
Oh, my God. Do not get hit, Brian. Ice is just trying to find that one hit to be able to get that combo. And Brian senses it. That's why he's trying to use as many of these buttons to just push back. Talk about the neutral one more time. Oh!
You got caught in the back.
Oh, my God. I'm like, oh, can I jump, please? Can I please get close? Oh, man. And there we go. Getting the low forward. Brian F. notched this game up, man. That was so intense. Ice was ready to go on 2-1 there.
Right. Slow down quite a bit from those first rounds.
All right.
Let's spend.
I actually agree with this.
You can't take it with you.
Yeah. He's like, you know what, man? I didn't get a chance to use it in the last round. We're gonna go ahead and get the early life lead and heavy one too as well. Very close to the corner. Does not get crushed, which is great. That works out for Brian F. Able to get a little bit of damage here. Oh, the teleportation. Yeah, man. He went same side on you. It hurts. All right, with the checks. Trying to see if he get a button. Nice air there by Ice. He's trying to get some of this pressure back here. And kind of wait it out. But you cannot jump. Brian F. is ready with the anti-airs. And he has a level 3. He absolutely is going to be dead here.
Oh, my God.
You care to see how this ends, man? Ugh. My goodness. Brian F., man, by the skin of the teeth on that one. It was a real intense game 3. Brian F. was able to, like, really get that last round together and then close it out here on the level 3 to get the game 3. We're going to go into game 4. Brian F. is going up 1, and looks like Ice is taking a moment. Ice is taking a moment.
May not know the degree to how far we play.
Yeah.
May have thought that was a wrap. May have thought.
Yeah, just an FYI for everybody. It is top 8. CPT rules. It is top 8 for first to 3 all the way through, guys.
Yes.
So we're gonna wait to get our players back in here, and yeah, man. It's like I said, this is a pretty tough matchup for Guile to deal with. Ice really had that game 1, and I almost really took that game 3, but like I said, it's pretty tough once Brian is able to kind of see like what kind of defense Ice is throwing out here and able to kind of capitalize whenever he needs to.
This is the classic, right? I mean, obviously Guile is has always been known, like all charge characters, ability to be explosive in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
The preparation, I mean, this is something that seems so overwhelmingly basic.
Right.
It hardly warrants explaining to Street Fighter players that a character you have to build a charge with is going to be a slower. But the thing is, you see it in a number of anti-airs that have occurred between these two characters is completely lopsided.
Yeah.
Because Brian F. has access to his anti-air at all times with a single press of a button, anytime he wants to. And it's happened again and again and again and again.
Yeah, it's not like that Guile doesn't have like bad anti-airs that's outside of flash kick, but yeah, you're not able to.
But I mean,
get
speaking of how that one ended last round, how that one ended last round, you get big time rewards off of those choices.
Agreed. Here we go. Ice is playing with the life lead here. Does have the corner, but that could have been big. Be blessed that didn't happen, and you're able to get a perfect parry, get a little bit of a chunk of a combo there. You know, perfect parry scales, as we all know. Well, this works out, but the DI, he does have a level 2 set up. You know he's going to go for it. Mix it up. Full combo.
Just yeah, we're gonna get all the combo damage.
Yeah, but he's in burnout. It's not gonna work.
Okay.
And you cannot jump. If there's a well-placed Sonic Boom, what can you do in that situation when you're in burnout? It's real tough.
It's weird because the OD flash kick would have killed there. I'm not sure if he either noticed it or just didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, probably didn't want to risk it and spin the bar, but you know what, man? He's going to get a lot of damage here. Does have level 3 locked up.
My
He's going to spin just
goodness.
one bar. Look at the damage. Get the early. Just in case something happens, man, he does have the level 2 stocked up, so you can be able to
Get off me.
Oh, that level 2 dials is so ridiculous, so got to be a little cover here.
Oh, man.
All right, Brian F. Just trying to see if we can get this back on business. Nice combo. We're able to get off the parry. Oh, snap your fingers, man. Oh, what can you do?
Let me play. Let me play the game.
I want to get in. Yeah, we're in
I'm
there.
out. Oh.
Man said we in there, but no, we couldn't get too much. Brian is trying to keep maintaining. You cannot jump on Brian F. The trade. Oh, no.
Ah!
That was close. Anti-air, you had to close it out. Brian F. is on set point. All right. Ice is still trying to just figure out a way to get in here, man. Like I said, it's so tough when it comes to the matchup. Oh, that sweep could have been a little bit of a whip punish there, but he counts your blessings, and you take that trade. Still very even on this game here. Ice absolutely needs this in order to stay alive on the winner's side.
Nice. And the thing is, Ice's air-to-airs have always been so clean.
Yeah, you got all those different options for air-to-airs in order to get there. You got your buttons, you got your throws.
Nice. 4 frames added.
Yep, he's absolutely going to spin here. I absolutely agree. He's going to put Brian close to burnout. It's not going to be burnout, though. He's going to leave about a half a bar. About almost a bar.
Oh, whiffs trying to press the advantage.
One more hit. One more hit.
Again, stop jumping.
That's it. GG's. Shake my hand. Closing it out with the level 3. Brian F says, care to see how this ends? It ends with a 3-1 on Brian F's side. Moving on to winners finals.
Stop jumping at me. Just again and again and again, the cane taking him out.
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is just pimping on deck. This is how he does. Woo. All right, so that was our first game, man. Like I said, super intense. Super intense. We're going to get here in the mid-best. 3-1.
Man,
so
if you watch that one, you'd almost think JP was a good character. that was a challenging. I was stressed out for Ice in that one. Trying to watch Guile try to do something in that one.
I'm like, please, can I get in?
Yeah.
Like I said, Ice had that first game completely on lock. I guess he had Brian thinking okay, this is how you're gonna play the matchup. Bet, got you. Don't jump on me no more. Don't come in close to me no more. You stay back. You let me get in. I dictate when I'm supposed to get in there.
Oh, one more time for the cane. Let me see.
Exactly. You just.
Again and again and again.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, I don't want to lay it at the feet of the character matchup, right? Because the character matchup, I think, is clearly not in Guile's favor, but not so much so that it's insurmountable. Right. Honestly, I mean, Brian just played super strong defense. When you're not giving anybody the opportunities, obviously the desperation sets in. You start doing riskier actions every time. I do want to give it up to Ice, though. Every time he knew and anticipated that jump in, he's coming in, pow, put him in a knockdown, pushing that offense.
The air-to-airs was there.
The air-to-airs were always there. The problem was that when you want to say, stop jumping at me, the answers were completely uneven and lopsided.
Absolutely.
Brian F. said, this airspace belongs to me. There's a no-fly zone.
Exactly.
And I think that was kind of the trendsetter, the taste setting for the entire match, was that always had to creep. And he just, remember when he caught him in the corner at the end in that last game on the right side?
Yeah.
You were there for years.
Yeah,
you paid penance.
Exactly.
You were on a chain gang. You couldn't get out. You couldn't get free. No ransom was being paid.
He started seeing spirituals in that corner, and I'm like, brother, Guile, you are a full-blown American. Like, what's going on here?
I can't. Yeah. Whew.
All right. So, man, we're going to get our next match coming up here in a moment. FlashMetroid going up against Dual Kevin, waiting for the players to get in here.
Man, but I think we have we have some other stuff that we want to tell you guys about, right?
Yeah,
what
man.
do you got to tell us?
Oh, man, we're going to tell you about Roundhouse is happening, man. Roundhouse is coming through. Make sure you guys check that out. Registration ends on August 31st. It's the end of the month. So make sure you guys get that in, and so you can be able to get here for October 13th. All right. And, yeah, man, on the mid-best side there, make sure you guys call all World Warriors. We're calling all World Warriors in Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Missouri, Kansas, Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio.
And Ohio?
And Ohio. That's what Rob TV's from. Yeah, man. Make sure you guys qualify for the mid-best Street Fighter 6 3v3 exhibition by winning your place at your locals. All winning players will receive a free entry to Roundhouse and a shot to win the bragging rights of the mid-best scene on October 13th at Roundhouse.
Man, I've been waiting, honestly, to get back to Roundhouse because, obviously pre-pandemic, had those first couple pop-off. Those were such fun events, and the fact that we are back on that one again, I am personally so excited to go to that. Go play some Street Fighter, go play some Tekken, go, just play all those games with all those people that you love and like to see, and even those that you don't like to see. We let those people hang out too.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, the 3v3 there for the Roundhouse is going to be insane, man. So make sure you guys check out twitter.com/lowkickesports. Get them more info on that.
Hey, man, speaking of Low Kick Esports, obviously, if you're in this chat, you probably already know all the hard work that goes into this, but we got Low Kick producers and stream crew here today making this a live in-person event. We're not just shouting at each other over a Zoom call. That never works. We all know that doesn't work. It was all we could do, but we know that's trash. We don't want to go back to that. So big ups for the live production here at Ignite in Skokie.
Absolutely. So, yeah, man, big ups to Low Kick Esports getting in here. Got the players in here, and we're going to get everything to go. So, yeah, man, Dual Kevin Flash Metroid. Like I said, Blanka Loop. Like I said, there's a lot of players are really picking up a lot of Blanka and understanding how really
I wonder why.
Is. I mean, of course, like when you have the two-time Capcom Cup champion using the character, man, he's picking up tips from some of the best Blankas in the world. Able to utilize the character to its fullest, seeing a lot of different mix. So I'm very interested in to see like how other Blankas not only like respond to like how well of a player like Mena is doing with their character, just respond to like just reverse like the like as best as they can through like brackets with this character. I believe this character is really strong. A lot of different tool set. Blanka China is ridiculous. Especially when you like utilize it right, and especially when you're locked into the corner against Blanka Chan. It's insane.
Yeah. And I mean, again, speaking of characters that can play their own game, Blanka is just one of those characters right now that you saw at Evo. There are some things Blanka can do that you simply just have to take.
Yep.
There isn't a, oh, well, if only you knew the option. There is no option. You just take it.
Yeah, but right now, man, there's a lot of damage and throws taken there on the side of Flash Metroid, man. Dual Kevin is doing a lot of work of trying to keep Blanka locked in at the moment. But with punish, he's been able to get a nice punish counter combo going.
That was jump scared me.
Yeah, yeah, man. This big jump there is coming in. Gotta be a little nervous here, but right, just like that, man. Flash Metroid just already took him.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, man. It's a mix-up with the Blanka ball. You're able to kind of stop short, and you're able to like mix it up. Either get a grab and go for a meaty, just in case they try to like back through or need to jump. All right, we were pretty much almost even on life here. Dual Kevin has a little bit of a slight lead. Also now just take the drive meter lead. We have one hit, and he carries goes anyway, and there we go. Flash Metroid was like he had to hit the first time, but you know what? He's like, okay, if I hit it again, I absolutely gonna confirm the drive rush. Be able to close this out. Perfect parry, and yeah, and just regular good awareness, but he couldn't close out the combo. No. Unfortunate. So it kind of actually leaves a little bit of damage on the ground, especially since it's a perfect parry. But you know what? Dual Kevin is fine with it. He has the corner. Not a big deal. Oh, not able to get an anti-air. Had to bust out in order to get off you, man. That's very unfortunate he wasn't able to get the anti-air that he needed. All right, back throw. Flash Metroid trying to get him locked in the corner. Here we go. Level 2. Time to guess. Oh, my God. Help.
Incorrect answer.
What kind of... How can you answer that? I mean, he stopped short.
There is nothing.
My man pulled the side field, and he got to set up the Blanka child on the other side.
Oh,
bouncy,
come
bouncy, with the chip coming in. Help me.
And I'm burned out on your side. It's not fair.
He tried to go for command grab. He's like, no, thank you. But you know what? We still busting out. We got the meter to do so in order to protect ourselves. FlashMetroid with the first game. I don't man, what can you do when you got the hops, bro? You got hops.
Strange games. The only winning move is not to play.
Already starting out with another Blanka ball just to get inside. You want to get close and try to make sure that Luke is not able to play this. Luke gets going. It's going to be a whole different ball game, and I like the fact that Dual Kevin this time is not leaving damage on the table there with that drop.
Nice.
Yeah, here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Getting that locked in the corner. Blanka does have the ability to go ahead and air block a ball out.
I hate that I knew and I couldn't have done anything.
Dual Kevin right now is just, I don't know how he's able to get away from these command grab setups, but he is pulling it off. He's like, oh, you know he's going to command grab here. I bet you. All right, FlashMetroid puts himself in burnout. And that was a heck of a guess because, man, if Dual Kevin teched, that would have been the entire round. Yeah. Instead, FlashMetroid goes up another one. All right, starting in for round 2 of game number 2. And I kind of like how the FlashMetroid is able to kind of use some of the parries. The perfect parry is like, it's been a telling like method using some of these games lately. I want to see like more players kind of utilize it. We saw Capcom like use it. Like,
I was gonna say, well, we saw
insane amount of
that Gamers 8 tournament. What was it? 26 perfect.
Oh,
carries?
it was in the 30s. It was like 32,
crazy,
36. Yeah. It was like one of those numbers actually. It was insane how many perfect carries you get off. I believe it was 32. Man, kind of had to utilize it. It's gonna be a little tough though when it comes to Luke, but you know what? We got the level 2 in order to compensate. Level 1, get off me. Interestingly enough, like I kind of respect that. Oh my God, I respect the Dual Kevin trying to see what how FlashMetroid was able to come in, but it's so difficult when he has a level 2 stacked up and he stops short. It's so difficult to deal with.
This is some slow, intentful neutral.
Oh, now both players are burned out, but you know what? They kind of actually favor Dual Kevin. All he had to do at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got nothing. No gas in the tank. Just
exactly.
Hit him.
Just hit him with the sandblast. Call it a day. And it always comes to these first 3 situations, man. You absolutely don't want to go down 2-0. So I'm liking the patience that Dual Kevin is having, but man, I want to see that one hit where he just starts ramping up the entire pressure, the entire momentum. Here comes the Blanka chant. You know what? Get out of here.
I had to go just too far forward on that.
But guess what? It's once again, Blanka level 2, set up.
Oh, my.
Man. Well played by Dual Kevin there. Just block it out. Wait for your chance in order to get the parry as well.
Nice. The high normal.
Yeah, he didn't want to hit that overhead. You do not want to get hit by that. That was absolutely the game there. Oh, able to set up. Nice anti-air. Getting that rainbow ball out of here, but you know what? Still one more guess. And also burnout is on deck. But you know what? I like the fact that FlashMetroid backed up because they're seeing on that side.
No. I don't like that.
It's so difficult to time drive impact to go against Blanka ball, man. It's so weird to deal with. But you know what? Dual Kevin's like, he's not going to take a breather. He's going to go right into it. Like I said, it's going to be very tough to kind of deal with going down 2-0. Also, like an interesting start. You're able to get the Blanka chance set up off the perfect parry combo there.
That is so much off of any.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, man, all these options that Blanka has, like, be able to kind of
that's what really gets my gander, grabs my goose. Okay, you got this character with these setups safe moves that you got a perfect parry just to get a tiny little punish off of. And then you have world-class normals, incredible combo damage.
Oh, my God. This is so
I don't like it. I don't think it's fair, okay? I think we need to do something. We need to stand up, and we need to do something.
Nah, let Blanka live, man. He's just trying to make a living for his family, just have fun. That's all he's doing, man. Want to go back home to Brazil and be able to like show mama that he's doing his business. And right now, man, FlashMetroid using Blanka to the advantage up on set point is a really good combo, and this is what I'm talking about. Momentum is absolutely needed by Dual Kevin. Maybe kind of breaking his back. Dual Kevin has always had the option to be able to bring it down when he's too old, especially on final round as well. Of his life on the side. But
walk up just a little bit, try to get that. Yep, there it goes.
Yep.
Nice. I actually
still
really
coming.
like that.
I guess it's not coming no more. Oh, no!
Oh!
Help. Help. I thought it hit. I thought it was going to hit. Oh, here we go.
Oh, my
He
God.
was trying to go for the heaviest
Just
punish
do it
that he could
perfectly.
possibly do.
It's easy to beat him. Just do it perfectly.
Oh, man. That's so unfortunate. You had the right idea. It's just unfortunate you were just a couple frames late. The amount of times that Joe Kevin has played against like other like high-class Blankas and not able to pull it off, it sucks. But you know what? Using his buttons is kind of pushed away, man. Stand medium kick is a really good get off the button. Translated well from Street Fighter 5 when he was in there. All right, level 2 back again on FlashMetroid's side. He's trying to figure out a way.
Oh,
My! How many times has Dual Kevin been hit with that? Where he stopped short on the Blanka ball, be able to get a drive impact over it. Dual Kevin was able to do anything. And that's stunned. That is stunned. He can only maximize a little bit. He has to get a mix here. He has to go for a mix. He's just going for the full combo to get the full damage. And that's going to work out in his favor to jump in. Dual Kevin was able to do anything about it. That's 3-0. FlashMetroid. That's insane.
You know what? I'm not going to take it away from Flash. Obviously, incredibly strong play and using all of the Blanka balls correctly. I mean, the number of times that short Blanka ball actually got challenged, I mean, it may have been 1 or 2 times the entire
I think 0, honestly.
I think in that last round, he did manage to get a jab out into a mini combo. But the thing is, like,
yeah, but
that's
he
the last round, like every other time.
Exactly.
Go up throw, go up combo, go up, get a block string going. It's all these times is like.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
Character knowledge was very on point. Playing the character, piloting the ship as intended.
All right. So we're going to get our next side. We're going to go ahead and get everything going for the next match coming up on loser side. Switch. But first things first, we're going to go ahead and show you the Roundhouse video. All right. So, yeah, guys, make sure you guys check this out. Every fall, Roundhouse hosts the Midwest Premier Regional FGC Tournament, hosting over 17 games this year. Top 8 finals for Street Fighter 6 and more will take place in the Roundhouse Ring. Roundhouse 2023 standard registration is on August 31st, so make sure you guys register. Get the best price. It's going to be start.gg/RH23. All right, and also, again, we have the World Warrior schedule coming up as well. Make sure you guys join us for the next World Warrior tournament, U.S. Midwest on September 16th, which is today. Next month. The latest URL to register can always be found at startgg/FS6 Midwest. Get in and get your points this season so you can qualify for a shot at the top 8 regional showcase finals on November 18th and win your way into Capcom Cup. And again, man, we got the Mid-Best tournament, the 3v3. Make sure you get all the World Warriors from Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Missouri, Kansas, Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio. Calling all you guys to qualify for the Mid-Best Street Fighter 6 3v3 exhibition by winning your place at your locals. Winning players will receive free entry to Roundhouse, free entry, and a shot to win the bragging rights of the Mid-Best scene on October 13th, only at Roundhouse. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/LowKickEsports for all the info. And I also want to remind you, man, FGC meetups, great local, largest local in the United States and the Chicago area. It's going to be over here at Skokie, as wherever we're at right now. Join us on every second and fourth Fridays of the month for a Street Fighter 6 bracket that averages over 100 players since the game dropped. This is facts. I can tell you this for insane brackets. FGC Meetups also hosts the other biggest games in the scene and a group of rotating community tournaments in addition to plenty space for your own console and game of choice. Start.gg/FGC Meetups for the latest event registration info. All right, we're going to get back and show you what's going on with our top 8 right now. Like I said, we got our winners finals set up. It's going to be Brian F. going up against FlashMetroid. Brian F. taking it over Ice 3-1. And FlashMetroid taking it over Dual Kevin 3-0. But now we're going to switch over on to the loser side. Going to be sitting over on the lower bracket for a little minute. All right, got Guile going up against Hsien.
I'm excited to catch back that winners finals because I actually love the JP Blanka matchup. That's one of my favorite ones to watch because it's one of those things where both players think that they're in control. I love it when your character makes you feel that way, and then both people be like, "Yeah, you won't get in it even if you do," right? And then both of them are feeling like they're in control. So I'm excited to get that one. I really can't wait to get to our lowest in that lower bracket to see that Chun. But for right now, we're going to be catching
DJ versus Juri. And like I said, Guile is a Juri. Has been a Juri main since Street Fighter 5 days. Great guy. Also really strong competitor. Like the last Midwest World Warrior tournaments, he has absolutely been a contender in the top 8 seed. So like now that you got even stronger Juri character in Street Fighter 6. Man, all the tools that you in the world, man, it's all in Guile's favor in this point, but don't take anything away from how DJ runs, man, because what a character.
Yeah, he's hit him. I like this phase of a new game. This is one of my favorite parts of a new game when
it's just starting fresh.
You have the game's not brand new.
Right.
People know the tech that is accessible and obvious to everyone.
Yeah,
but we haven't actually seen the tech that blows something wide open. Right?
Agreed.
People have developed everything. We had an amazing Evo. We've had some really great games thus far all through the summer after this game's release. And we're starting to see the stratification and the separation of some of those tiers where you say, I mean, Juri and DJ are both really good characters, but they didn't make it as far at the big tournaments that you might have thought just based on the data. So this is the moments where you say, okay, maybe you're not S, maybe you're not S, right? Or maybe you are and we just don't know it yet. We got to find out exactly what's going to change the game.
Yeah, and it's also a testament of like a little bit of how the character kind of plays a little bit as well. Like I wouldn't necessarily call like DJ a difficult character to play as. Hsien takes his first blood here against Guile. Convincing fashion as well.
That was fast as hell.
Oh my goodness! Like DJ's a character where just simple things like man, he can just steamroll an entire set. And he's doing it right now, man. I don't think he was pressing the button yet. He's probably got like maybe one hit because that last game wasn't a perfect. But good lord. Able to get one jab check, but man, Juri as a character is also like extremely strong. Like nothing to take away about her. Like in Street Fighter 5, like she's progressively kept getting buffed to the point where she can end up becoming a really good character in the hands of like characters like Jack. But now, it's like this, the character may be strong, but man, the way Hsien is playing this matchup.
God, I hope you guys didn't take a bathroom break because
exactly.
That was fast.
We just talking up the characters and how strong these characters are, but right now we haven't really seen much of what Juri can do because of the way Guile's completely getting steamed.
Nice, get back in the corner.
All right, he was able to get like a corner positioning of himself. All right, we get in there. Oh, what a jump in though, Guile, man, he's kind of showing some life. I think what Guile was doing was probably doing a little bit of he's doing a little bit of research in that match.
Right.
Sometimes that
right now. Right. Oh my God, the falling knee.
That knee is the bane of so many different players' existence. It's a little bit of a scroll killer depending on like where rank you're at.
Right.
Oh my God, so difficult to deal with. Like, do you have the answers? Oh, he's gonna go. Okay, we just go ahead and go with the rhythm. He's spending 2 bars for this one. Trying to understand.
I think my favorite move in this entire game is so bad. The fact that you can do a special and it just does a single kick and knocks you down, that could be anybody else's normal.
Yeah. they made it's called the greatest Soba for a reason.
It's just like, just kick him. Just
Yeah,
kick him.
which is interesting because, like I said, Hsien decided to go for the level 2. I'm not sure if the combo could have ended with the greatest Soba level 1 there instead. But you know what? Hey, take the round. You just, if you know it's going to hit, you know it's going to kill, do what you need to do. And once again, man, Hsien is just showing, like, man, I have everything locked in. Oh, my God, that drive rush.
Oh, finally, get off me. Don't do falling knee on me again.
Yep, there it is, the Eddie. And he's just going right back to the rhythm because he built enough for the level 2, and that's going to be it. Already just that fast. How many? We barely talked about a match this entire time. That's how
I'm going to need you guys to
going.
chill and give us a little more time to talk about the match, if you could, please.
Man.
Can we adjust the script? Hsien, could you slow down?
I don't think Hsien is going to slow down. He's going to completely play this out.
Oh no, missed times.
Yeah, I think he wanted to go ahead and get another stop, but he was too far from it. Yeah, it's a perfect parry. This guy's go for a regular throw instead.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was definitely close enough to the corner for the stage here, but you know what? Still works out in his favor because he has a life lead, and he is almost putting Guile into burnout. Oh my God, it hurts. But that drive rush is so fast. Like, what can you do? Check it. You can't do anything. I tried to get the mix up, and you know what? That worked out in Guile's favor there.
Good challenge in it.
Man, this pressure that Hsien has been putting in the entire match has just been ridiculous. I don't think Guile has had any time to breathe and formulate any kind of like strategy on the fly. He's just getting hit with button and special and button and special.
Yeah, Hsien's not only providing the better offense, but challenging better inside of those, kind of fake block strings.
Oh my goodness! How
What?
The fate! My man got him guessing. He doesn't know what to do. Hsien is on fire right now. Wasn't able to get the anti-air. That stomp is so hard to like anti-air that. And that's one of probably the hardest things about DJ is trying to get the anti-air there. Now this is not going to kill, but it is going to be close to burnout though. Yep, very, very close. And that'll do it to burnout. Now you got to hold all these air slashers.
Now you're done. There's nowhere to go.
Kind of have to pick your spot to get in. It's very hard with that drive rush, though.
You jumped at me! You jumped at me!
Don't do it. Man, that is an insane quick 3-0. So he goes out of the tournament here, 3-0 on that one. That's 7th place. It's going to net you a decent amount of points, though, when it comes to the leaderboard. That's one thing that you guys have to recognize. When you working in these World Warrior tournaments, the higher the placement, the higher the points. And those all add up depending on how many points you get over 5 tournaments. You want to get in that top 8 spot to get your chance to get in the Capcom Cup. So,
yeah. Oh man, these are some of my favorite events, right? Every region, every place, you build up these little mini sub-tours, and it really gives people a chance to say, like, okay, maybe I couldn't fly out to everything. I couldn't be everywhere at one time.
It's only 3.
Right.
It's only 3 offline
There's
events.
actually a chance to do this. The fact that the World Warrior Pro Tour is something you can concisely get involved in, man, I love those opportunities. I love the way that the World Tours for every game have started to expand to say, you know what? We had all this experience only having an online world. We shouldn't throw that away. We should just make sure we're maximizing our potential there.
Absolutely.
I think it's really cool how the Street Fighter Tour has actually taken everything that worked and tried to get keep as little of the bad stuff as possible and just say, okay, we know what's good for the players.
Absolutely.
So this is one of those really cool events.
Yeah. So, man, it's really good. You're able to get these points to build up. Like you, even though you go out of 70, you got 20 points in your name. That's going to help you, especially like when the first one. Seeing yourself in that top 8 standing, as long as you know you're in the top 8, I'm like, okay, if I can be consistent and even improve, like I can lock myself in to make it out and give it a chance to Capcom Cup. Because when it comes to that top 8 in the on the regional finals, everybody starts to win Everybody starts there.
It's just what it is, yeah. So that kind of showing that even if you only make losers, just like you said, let's just pretend you're strong enough to get there every time. I mean, come on, just show up to every event, get into your top 8, fight as hard as you can, get them points.
I mean, it's also really good practice. Like certain matchups that you're not able to not able to have a handle win from this first one, and you're able to come back stronger in the next 4 and potentially make yourself get in the regions. If you got to face those players again, you be ready and be like, okay, I actually got some stuff for you. I got some tricks. I've seen it before, like our regional finals when Magneto took it over Del Chicote. Again, Chicote was the first seed. He was the first seed. And then Magneto ended up taking the entire tournament. Just saying.
The tape thing's funny because Clinton Robinson, my high school football coach, he was a Q, and he was really funny whenever we would lose because he wouldn't BS us. So we got beat 21-0 one game, and we were like, Coach, sorry, we couldn't bring it through. He said, don't worry, we got it on tape. You know what? Yeah, maybe you just got beat 21-0, but you got it on tape, and you can watch back what you did wrong.
Exactly.
And you can check it out. So go ahead. Get that tape, watch it back, see what you need to do next event, and do it.
All right. Well, yeah, like we talked about this match coming up in the beginning of the stream here. Yeah, Chun-Li versus JP.
I actually did notice that on the top 8 one, I think the score was flipped. Because I'm pretty sure Guile was playing the Juri, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was on the
Yes.
chart. It said Guile 1-3-0. That's turned around.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get that fixed.
We're gonna fix it.
We're gonna fix it, but
okay.
man, what we're not gonna fix is this matchup, man. Oh my God, it's so tough to get in. Once Chun-Li gets in, she's able to go ahead and put in her business and do her work. But it's rough regardless. All right, trying to be able to use that stance in order to get some pressure. Game use cancel, but you also got to be a little bit careful. Don't want to overspin. And right now, there we go. ShadePrince is on burnout. Got to get the name switch as well. And man, when you're in burnout, especially in as Chun-Li in this matchup, it's so rough to try to get in. You can't block. Your fireball, even though you have a really good
Mom
fireball.
said let me play the game.
Yeah.
Mom said let me play the game.
You can't play the game. For all the strengths that Chun-Li's fireball has, it does nothing in this matchup. It's so hard. When you have in my opinion, the best Chun-Li in the world, I hate this character. It's ridiculous, man. I can see Foul Master saying, I even understand. Oh my goodness, man. ShadePrince is not able to get in. Masoma is working towards another complete.
Oh my God!
Oh, not a chip. Just he tried to be a little cheeky there. I don't know. You don't want to give ShadePrince any little room, man. Unfortunate. Oh, he got the hit. He got another hit. This is how the counter hits are adding up, and now ShadePrince is on there. But that, like I talked about before, that jumping fierce, so good, so good. Masoma almost gave him a little bit of life, a little bit of hope. I don't think you want to do that. I think Masoma understands, but man, that's a heck of a crossover. But no, full cash out there.
Welcome back. Oh no anti-air.
I think it was afraid of OD Amnesia, one of the best reversals in the game as well. That thing is just too ridiculous.
Hey!
There we go. Getting some combos going in ended it with the 10-show ender. And there it is. OD Amnesia. Yep, gotta guess. Back. Just regular throw. And you know what? ShadePrince, once again, he burned himself out. He tried to catch a fireball. He tried to go in, catch a fireball, get an overhead. He does have the life lead. He just needs one more hit, but level 2 is here. And you know what that means.
Oh,
you better guess right. And you know what? That was a really good option.
And you know what? I appreciate that was the option because so few people knew in those first days what you're supposed to do there. Now pretty much everybody knows what you're supposed to do there.
Oh, my God. You know what's crazy? ShadePrince is able to take it out with the stand fierce. That button is not the same as it was in the previous game. But you know what? It works out in that situation to get this round. And you know what? Yeah, I want to see we either go to mix up or we're going to go for safe jump option. We are going safe jump option here. And he pressed it, trying to go for a grab. That OD Amnesia is dumb. This is the most busted move. It's a safe jump. And you still
got him.
You still can't do anything. Oh, where it is again. It's like, hey, man, you like it? I'll do it again.
Don't get burnt. Oh, you're burnt.
He burned himself out again, trying to see if he can catch another fireball coming out. And once again, like that level 2 was on point. It doesn't even need it because he has the overhead. Soma's trying to go up 2-0 here. Teleportation. Nice blocks by ShadePrince, but man, it's just been a guff going the entire way. Even though they had the first game here, oh man, these times to get ShadePrince killed is when he burns himself out here, or he ends up in a situation where he's getting burned out, almost and burned out again because of the punish counter. And there we go. Oh, did you get him in a GG situation? Oh, he had the reaction. Absolutely had to do it. This is CA damage as well.
You had to, but man, oh man.
Still level 2 on a jet. Oh! Oh my God, that could have been so much more. The grab, that'll do it. Masoma goes up 2-0. Looking to try to get ShadePrince out of this tournament in this last game. Just start off raw sweep.
That's actually been working a lot. Going into the low there has been just successful.
Yeah, it has. And that's a really
nice
good
throw to
grab by ShadePrince this time. All right, back throw. That was a defensive throw there. Throws it in plus range, but not. Oh!
Oh, right back at you. And you know what? We're just giving all these away. Very gentlemanly behavior, not taking the damage. I appreciate that.
Uh-oh. This is what we
really
talked
cool
about before, man. Burnout situation is so tough when you're JP. Oh, it hurts. JP, like, has you in burnout. Oh, it's so tough to get out of it. Yep, does. Go ahead and go to level 2 and set it up in the corner. Oh, what can you do? What can you do?
Corner is where that one really comes alive now because one of your biggest options to move out of there is not. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, that could have been a little bit more.
Wow. Tip range not there.
Oh, man. Low forward takes it out. Masoma is on match point. The teleport works this time. ShadePrince right now, he's looking to try to figure out a way to play this game. Nice hit show, though, the teleport.
That was such a call-out.
Able to get the combo, get an extension. Decides to just go ahead and go for an ender, and there it is. OD Amnesia again. He almost had ShadePrince and burn out again, and there it is. There's
the amount of times that Shade has been burned out is ridiculous. It's pretty much once per round.
Stop trying to jump. Here comes the level 2.
And you're in the corner with burnout. There's nowhere to go.
You did not guess right.
There's nowhere to go.
Still alive, though. There's the potential for a level 3, but no, that was so smart. You see how Masoma was like, oh, I got to just back up.
Chill.
I know he's going to try to like dash forward. You're able to catch him on the ground with the spire and then close it out. There you go. Masoma with a quick 3-0. Like I said, that matchup is so annoying.
That's brutal. So, no, I actually want to get your thoughts on that. Tell us a little bit more about what makes the Chun-JP matchup specifically result in so many burnouts. Obviously, we know those projectiles are part of it, the special part of it, but it just seemed like, I mean, there was nowhere to go. What are some of the moves that get you in trouble? What are some moves that maybe get you out of it?
It's very tough to try to get some moves to get out of it because, like, Chun-Li's drive rush in that matchup is not the greatest thing to use. It's very hard to actually drive rush in. Which is a really good tool to use against a lot of JPs. Also, like, she has the buttons to be able to kind of like maybe get a poke, but because JP also has really good buttons to be able to put you back and hit from afar, it's so difficult to try to like close the gap. So it's tough, and especially when, even though, like I said before, Chun-Li has a really good fireball, it's so hard when that fireball gets completely nullified. JP's ghosts are just too good and able to nullify those fireballs from Chun-Li. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get in. Looks like we're gonna get into our next match coming up on Luke's quarterfinal. Got dual Kevin going up against Hsien. Well, actually, I take that back. Yeah, we are. We're gonna get dual Kevin going up against Hsien. Excuse me. So, yeah, again, we got the DJ played. Man, the way that Hsien in that last match was playing DJ, completely locking out anything that Guile wanted to do. I think you kind of want to take that approach as well against Dual Kevin, because Luke is a character where he's so solid. He's so like, okay, I am the basic of the game. It's so solid with it, whatever all of his different tools is like you can't not give him any kind of like leeway. He just completely blow you up.
Right, and as you said, when you talk about like the strengths of an individual character, Luke is your center. He's basically our new Shoto, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy that does everything pretty damn well, which means you've got to overwhelm one of those parts of the game plan. And you know what? DJ's gonna be able to do that.
We'll see how he does it because DJ's like again, one thing of the ass is that drive rush is coming into play right now, getting that corner lockdown as well. And I definitely want to see a little bit more activity from Dual Kevin. I think he's trying to just see what the opponent is kind of doing. And when it comes to like the matchup he played the last time in order to put him in losers, especially coming in and seeing how Hsien played, I want to see a little more regency, a little more agency here in order to like push everything forward. And the players kind of go here. Oh man, using that OD air slash. Try to get that pressure. And right now, like again, like I'm saying, I need to see a little bit more urgency from Dual Kevin. I'm not seeing it at the moment. It's kind of costing him, like I said, the life lead. Honestly, I don't think Dual Kevin has had the life lead in these rounds since. All right, using the parries to try to like kind of nullify some options, but man, it's so tough when with DJ, like his air slash after it comes out slow, but when it comes out, it's out there like he's cover so fast, he'll be able to get whatever anti-air he absolutely needs in order to lock it down.
Nice jump in.
Not able to do it that time, though. Like using the reversal to get away from the corner here and put it right back to neutral. And, man, that's just a well-placed combo in order to get this knockdown. Oh, my goodness. And here we go. This is what we were talking about in the last match. Hsien's like, as soon as he smelled the blood in the water, it's over with. Getting to level 3. Not going to be able to kill, but, man, it's a guess case situation you got in the corner here. Especially when we got that drive rush coming in so fast. Absolutely
very
perfect
nice.
with
back.
the parry.
Oh!
That's the throw. Another yoink. And the crush in the corner.
Well timed.
And he has to go level 3. Yes, absolutely.
Nice. Make it a one-throw game.
All right, let's see where the damage is. Telling him to stay down. Yep, absolutely. Just one guess situation.
Ah! Yes, they both won it. You had to know. You had to know the throw was go.
Oh my goodness. Which one was gonna protect first?
They were both like, I know what I'll do. I'll throw him.
Oh my God.
They both had one brain cell left to give, and they both went for it.
I mean, it was a really good.
It was the right call. It was absolutely the right call. It's just funny that they're both like, I know what I should do here.
Man, it just seems like every single time we're talking in the match, Hsien just have everything completely locked down. Like this is basically the second round in a row where Dual Kevin is trying to work himself out of the corner and work himself
nice.
into
Get that
like,
drive back.
range.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
And just taking it all back.
Yep.
You're about to be undriven. Nice.
Yeah,
Get up.
he had to spin it to burn himself. He burned himself out, but he had to spin it in order to get some of the pressure back. But you cannot jump on DJ. When he has it ready, he's locked in with his DP. It's like it's difficult. Yeah, that was a good call. So he was actually literally trying to go for the chip. If he didn't kill, able to get the hit, then he still would have been able to be a little bit pleasant than burnout. All right, there we go. We got a nice easy combo by Dual Kevin. Get this corner, get a grab. Let's do it again. Oh, what a backdash!
A little too fast.
Nah, he backdash. He was like, I'm not holding no throws. I'm not holding no throws. You are not gonna start there with me.
No
level 1 for you, and you're burned out for your troubles.
No way.
Oh, this is looking rough right now for game number 2.
You about to get smashed. Yep, good jump. Yeah, you had to kind of had to know that was coming.
Absolutely. Well anticipation. And once again, like now that he is a meter back, like I said, I want to see a little bit more urgency. He's not that out of the rim. He really used like one hit to at least get like a beast mode, get the level 2 going. All right,
Tries to whip punish.
Yeah.
Moves in for the throw. Very nice. Good adjustment.
Noticing he's doing the parries. He doesn't want to completely burn himself out because he wants to go ahead and see if he gets that hit, he get a good drive rush. He's actually close to level 3 just in case he needs to spend that. But I think he'll be fine with the level 2 if he finds the right hit. And I think Hsien knows that. That's why he's using the air slashers to keep him away.
I mean, with the meter we see it, that's a one-touch, yeah.
One-touch situation. What we say. He goes level 1. Does enough.
Efficient. Efficient.
I'm like, you didn't need to spend the whole entire catch. It was just a one-touch situation
Right.
where you're like, okay, I can burn myself out. And that situation was so optimal, he could use the level 1. Man, the airs, the skies are for Hsien right now. This is so rough sometimes to deal with. Like when you have this pressure that Hsien is playing, and he's playing a little bit of a different game, kind of keeping Dual Kevin back. You see if he kind of makes a mistake and you're able to get in. Because you know he has his anti-airs on point at the moment. Oh, there's a jump in that's absolutely needed. He's also very close to level 3. He's going to be able to get it here. Nope, not go for it. That's always the mix, no mix.
But I'll do it. I'll do it, though.
And I kind of agree with this. This is going to put Dual Kevin in burnout. So, really good call. Oh, my God.
I would have got hit. I would have definitely pushed buttons. I would have got.
You like you would have tapped
I
this
would
screen?
have definitely gotten messed up.
Oh, now this is not CA version, but it is going to do a decent amount of damage. So basically, one guess. Oh! Dual Kevin using the DI and go through the fireballs in order to take this game number 2. Knots it up. Oh my gosh! And I'm like I said, I guess Dual Kevin is playing like still playing that patient matter. But you saw the rounds that he ended up winning. He took a little bit more urgency to put the pressure on himself instead of trying to wait for the opponent to make a mistake.
Right. If you try to say, you know what, I'll just let DJ play his offense and then I'll succeed. You know what, maybe you won't. So you were right. Needing to turn it up there and to play some that was what was called for.
Yeah, but it's gonna be tough to play some offense when you got burnout already. 70 seconds in the match. Oh my goodness! And now you gotta hold all this shit.
All these extra frames, you just can't do anything.
Yep, doesn't have to do too much to spend your drive meter in order to get this round, man. Oh my goodness! Like I said, you want to take the urgency. You want to like get the pressure as much as you can, but yeah, when that situation you're in burnout, you get locked in the corner like that. It's tough. But you know what? Are we going to return the favor? There we go. Yeah, the urgency. Using the drive rush to be able to close the gap. Making Hsien work for it. Oh, my.
That was pretty close to being tight.
Yeah. I was like, empty jump? Cross him? Empty jump? Yeah, absolutely spinning it. Because it's going to keep him locked in the burnout. So this is a really good call to just use the level 3. Yeah, basically almost for a guess game scenario here. Oh, that chip. Oh, that chip.
Just trying to wait. Just trying to wait on life. Life and an opportunity.
The opportunity was there. But guess what? We got the corner situation. That'll do it with the throw. Just like that, Hsien, man. Another quick game under his belt.
I feel like I'm watching a class war because Hsien is always having meter. Hsien is always having drive meter, and Dual Kevin has nothing. Nothing. Serfdom. Poorhouse. Always broke.
Yeah, and I think that was kind of a situation. Like I said, I want to see a little bit more urgency, but I definitely don't want to get in a situation where you burn yourself out super early because like after that, you gotta withstand like all of that pressure, especially when you're in the gray. So tough. Perfect parry. Just get a decent, decent combo to get him locked in the corner. And
big time. Oh, you gotta be joking!
You didn't get it, but you know what? You got the burnout, and you got it off the DI. You should be able to just close it out. Deep. Okay, he spins a level 1 just to make sure it kills. The DP absolutely wouldn't have done it. So that was a really good call by Dual Kevin. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of urgency where you kind of like not as liberal with your meter, but you're liberal enough to where it works out. Using the target combo here, gets the overhead.
Oh no!
Not like this. And the side switch combo.
That was sick.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, DJ got tools.
Oh, right in there.
Had to bust out to get off me. And he gets whipped with another overhead, but no combo.
That's so weird, and with the extra frames and everything.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Gotta throw. This is one step scenario, especially when you like so close to knot this up. And I'm burnout. Yeah, fake. And then just start the chip. So now it's gonna force like Dual Kevin to kind of either throw out a Sand Blast or try to neutral jump.
Can't take much more of those. Oh, no anti-air.
Anti-air. Ah, but the level 1, no, that's gonna do it. So unfortunate. But you know what? Even though it's set point for Hsien, Dual Kevin does have an opportunity to still tie this up. I wouldn't call that game like too much of a lost cause, but I absolutely need to see a little bit more. I need to see more.
So first touch will go in at level 3 because you want to get that thing spent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that could have been it too.
Woo. Yeah, that could have been, but oh, no anti-air again. Hsien has been completely on point this entire set until like the last couple of rounds here. There we go.
Okay, we're back in there.
Yeah.
Hsien says.
All right, he's like, okay, no, we're back. It's fine. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Man, no airspace now. I think he hear. I think he's like at the stream mode. He's hearing this right now.
I can't anti-air? You tell me I can't anti-air? I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh my goodness.
Ah!
Back throw, not dead yet, but guess what? Close to burnout. That's only 2 parts left, so you have to try to see if you can walk this forward. And now Hsien's like, I don't have to super overextend. Oh my God! Step back, kiss myself, DJ. Let me sign it for you. Hsien taking it 3-1 over Dual Kevin. That puts Dual Kevin out on 5th.
Said shimmy.
Man. Like I said, this is a tell of the tape, man. Like you got one player that's like basically trying to stay a little back. They started ramping up their pressure a little bit more in Dual Kevin's side, but man, Hsien I actually liked a little bit of a switch up that he had there, where he's able to kind of step that back a little bit, see if Dual Kevin is either gonna make a mistake or keep trying to jump in, and he has to anti-airs on point to kind of get the pressure going, get the spacing going out there. So good neutral. It's just complete good neutral. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into our next match coming up shortly. Going up with Ice going up against Masoma.
I mean, we already saw Masoma do a speed run in their last game. So
Yeah.
I hopefully we won't see Ice get steamrolled.
Yeah, but he has to go through the JP army though, man. This is the second JP. Just the chances. Please let me play Sprite Nap. I didn't
Let me just play another character. What if I could just play a different character? Can we do that? Can we see me so I don't play JP?
Nah, you gotta hold this JP army. They're here to stay.
That's a big yeesh moment for me.
I don't even know what to say about it, man. This character is so good.
Yeah, no, I think that, I mean, what's Street Fighter 6 is it's a new era for the game. Obviously, it's the modern balancing era. So I actually think that we're not too far away from what they're going to drop, right? If you listen to some of the people working on it. I think JP's safe for right now, but you may see some of those things where you say, wow, he just has everything. Those moments will start to be turned down a little bit. We got to see exactly what those numbers say.
Yeah, we'll absolutely agree with that. Right now, I would say that Masoma is a little bit of a different of a style of JP that we got from Ryan F. And as you can see, Ice is doing pretty well, man. He has Masoma already close to burnout here. But it's not going to help when you get that punish counter hit. Someone snapping, and now he's able to start his offensive. And you know what? That's the difference between Brian F and Masoma. Masoma is going to teleport the heck out of you, man. Right. He's doing that.
Seeing the parry there meant that you know where the mindset was. When you see the parry, very few people were going to come out of a parry pushing buttons so rapidly, which meant that throw opportunity was always going to be there.
Yeah, it's always a risk when you want to parry, especially when you got the teleport coming, because like, okay, teleport empty, like empty teleport in and get a throw, get that punish counter damage for the throw. So, yeah.
Very nice.
There it is, Masoma. Like I said, it's just so unfortunate for Ice had to deal with 2 JPs in a row. And like it's proven to be one of those difficult situations. All right, uses the OD amnesia to try to get some pressure, but you know what? That was good blocks by Ice. Kind of weathering that storm.
D is there for sure. Unfortunately, jumps right into the cane.
Yeah, it's real unfortunate. Looks like Masoma has a lot of stuff different locked down. You know what? Just go for the regular sweep. And I actually like that because he knew he was too far on sweep spacing to try to get the target combo instead. So it was a really good call. But
jumps right into it.
He's going level 3. Yep, indeed. I was just about to call this. So yeah, we're gonna see how this ends. I will say this: Ice does have level 2 stocked up.
Good challenge.
Now you know he goes for the level 3 instead. I think he wants to keep Masoma locked into burnout here, just for a couple, like maybe a couple more seconds. It's not yet. You gotta hold the chip. Do you have to meet her back? But that is a throw. We got one more guess here. Upside down kick from downtown, bro.
Tip range. I like it. Yeah, use your buttons.
And right now, you see it. Ice is just trying to figure out a way how to get in because he knows his zoning is not going to be full advantage against JP. Nice perfect parry. Didn't perfect parry the second one though, or at least parry the second one. He did, but it's just unfortunate they wasn't able to get too much out of that because of it.
Nice.
My goodness, it's so difficult, man. You see how Masoma is just completely playing the matchup, knowing how it works. I think he took a little bit of the cues from Brian F.
Right.
Like, because like I said, I took that first game off Brian F, and then all of a sudden it was just like, it's the JP show. And you know what, Masoma was like, yeah, you know what? It's not gonna be none of that. It's gonna be my show all in D. What can you do against his character? I got everybody in the building right now throwing their hands up like, why? Why is this thing? Help. Help the bear. There we go. Now we're seeing some sweet target combos coming through.
Oh,
that big punish counter. And like I said, JP's drive rush with his buttons is so good. And now you got that spacing, and now I said to play the JP game again. Oh, my God! Help me! Help me! Brother! Oh, my God. What can you do? What can you do?
nothing. Nothing. You move out to the country, you build yourself a cabin, you live peacefully.
Yeah. Now, hey, it's time to send this man home to be a family man. Get out of that flight suit, bro. It's time to go home.
Right. Oh, man.
Oh, here we go. Level 2. Going for full output damage. And, yeah, that hinder is so sick. I've seen a couple of JPs do that online before, and I'm like, bro, that's insane. Because you have, like, the other one, like, teleportation, like, just coming in and just hitting it. It's so sick. Back throw. Oh, you got hit by the overhead. Nice anti-air. Like, yeah, really good anti-air. You didn't want to get hit with the neutral.
Good jump in. Oh, no!
Just too far, but you know what? Level 1's going to hit. Can't take no more chip like that. Yep, there we go.
Fighting for his life. Ice gets one on the board there. Round, going to the last round.
And I like what Ice is doing
here.
Yeah. Absolutely. You want to just get that life lead so you can be like, okay, now I can work it a little bit.
Start building up a little more.
There we go. See, now we're working cooking with gas, but you know what? Guess who got the reactions on point?
Too hungry to go for that. You've not been in control of the timing here. I don't think that was,
Yeah.
That was desperation, I think.
Yeah,
I got to make something happen, he was thinking.
Yeah, when you want to do that momentum, you want to get something to happen. It's tough, man. You got to go for all the different options that you have. Wow. That actually comboed through. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's a JP game, everybody. When you're far range, that is where JP does his most damage. And he's going to be able to connect this level 2.
My goodness gracious, good googly, golly gee whiz.
My goodness, right now, Masoma is trying to keep pace on the loser side, get into his other JP brethren right after. Right now, he's looking real healthy to get himself into semifinals.
Masoma is.
Oh, that's a bit
the pace is really developed. Masoma is now feeling himself right now.
Absolutely, yeah, man. Really good punish off the sweep.
Oh my God!
You know what? I agree with him. Kind of like spending a lot of his meter in order to get this life lead. Because look where he's at.
Right. Who cares if you burn out?
Brother.
You're one throw away.
Brother. Oh man, that little spiral almost hit. There's the perfect. We were looking for it all day, man.
EX floor spikes. Stalagmites.
This right now is an insane 3-0, and it's just unfortunate that I had to deal with two. I do like the neutral jump, checking the amnesia. You just not want to get hit with any more shenanigans at the moment, but that's unfortunate because now you're in the corner. Had to bust out in order to keep this life lead and the space. Anti-air. Again. And the teleport, and you're able to switch sides. There's a perfect parry, though. Yep, no OD amnesia for you.
Wow.
He does not want to deal with any of that.
Finally starting to sniff it out twice in a single game right here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Masoma hasn't really been using a lot of the OD amnesia. The two two times he was really using a lot of it. Not working out in his favor. I guess, like I said, there was a difference between like what he had to deal with his last JP set, and with this one. The Ice is like, okay, I know what you're gonna do it in comparison to the other guy. And right now, like Masoma,
I love. Look at this. Look, Masoma's just walking Ice back. That's like the pace of the match.
There we go.
Very good spend, but I mean, you're pretty much one touch and one combo away too, so you have to watch your tills.
Yeah, you for real. Like, that's 3 bars. Do not find a hit. Oh! Yep, protection was still there. What you do? And you still have level 2 set up.
That was so.
It was actually really smart. I'm like, hey, if he hits me, I'm fine with it. Because look at this. Look at what you do.
Not quite, not quite.
Uh-oh, burnout, though. There's a burnout situation, and you had to go to the level 2. Hopefully, he finds his way to get out of it.
Oh,
he did not! He's dead! What? I'm not going to say the pimp player yet. I don't want to say the pimp player yet right now. I do have that loaded up, but I don't want to say it. But good Lord, this character. Masoma moving into loser semis.
I don't. It's something. That's something. We just saw something.
No, we saw. This is JB. This is.
I
just
do like
that one deck.
I do like covering level 1 with the bait on the protection.
That was
from
so
the counter.
good. It was so
because
genius.
the thing is, you knew as soon as you did it, you're like, okay, you can't press anything, and then he did it anyway and got smacked by the counter. So there's really no benefit to doing so. At least you get the hit on the trade, and you at least you lower his life bar a little, I guess.
Yeah, but the little I guess, and now you're like, oh, I mean, now it's time to play my game because now you're in the range. It sucks all around. But here we go. We got our top 4 set up. On the loser semifinals, we got Hsien going up against Masoma. And then on the winners finals, we're about to come up with, in just a bit, we got Brian F going up against FlashMetroid. So JP versus Blanka. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a different story here.
Yeah, no, this one is legitimately exciting to me. I love when everybody has to get a bit of their own medicine, right? You play a game, whether you're playing Strive, whether you're playing Tekken, there's some characters that kind of get to do a little bit of their own thing, right? And these are 2 characters that get to do their own thing. And so when you're used to playing like that, then you go, you know what? I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm JP, I do my thing. I'm Blanka, I do my thing. Really? What happens when you both get to do your thing? What happens then? Huh? You tell me that. Tell me that.
Well, I can tell you this much. Like, definitely a lot of JP players. They think Blanka kind of has a bit of a slight edge over the matchup here. So many different things that Blanka is going to be able to pull off, like in order to be able to like close the gap against like JP. So, I mean, it's definitely not unwinnable for a JP player, especially like a caliber of Brian F. But I mean, it's definitely going to be some work that's going to have to be put in order to secure himself into a grand final situation.
Somebody put together a very good data sheet that I'm blanking on where it was, somewhere on Twitter. They linked it. It was top 64 for all matchups and how they were doing. And, I mean, the data supports the fact that Blanka beats JP on paper. On paper. Yep. The pilot matters. But all things being equal, it is Blanka's a champ right now. Blanka is a champ.
Yeah, man, a lot of people didn't want to believe it, but they got it. So there you go.
So, all right, man. Get these players in here. We got FlashMetroid sitting in there.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. As far as like everything else going into the top four, definitely want to kind of talk about a little bit of the path to get here. Like I said, Brandon taking on Ice. Like I said, it's very unfortunate for Ice. Having to deal with like two JPs, but you know what? It's a situation where like, okay, got this. This is only the first World Warrior. Like, you definitely want to do well, but at least you have those 5th place points to go home with in order to kind of start yourself up, start that journey, and I don't know, probably figure out a way to like, okay, matchup is not unwinnable. Maybe I'll come into this next time and be able to like really get this taken care of. Absolutely. So yeah, it's just definitely one of those situations where you got that World Warriors coming in. You want to get everybody getting as much points as you possibly can.
Right. So if Ice wants to come back and try this again, I mean, he knows the dates.
Yeah, we got the dates coming up. So like I said, week 2 is coming up on September 16th. Make sure you guys check that out. You can always find like the next tournament that's coming up on start.gg/F6 Midwest. So make sure you guys check that out. And we do have the finale coming up on November 18th. So get your points in. Be able to hopefully make it into that top 8 regional showcase finals when you're waiting the Capcom Cup.
Yeah. So pay attention to those dates. It's not really weekly, right? There's a month break between this one and the next one. Then between September 30th and October, there's a month break. There's a 2-week break between 5 and the finale. So just make sure you got those dates. Put them in your Google Calendar. Let the family know you will not be available. You will be otherwise engaged. You will be securing some points for this World Warrior Pro Tour.
I mean, to make it in the Capcom Cup, like to get a chance to get that milli. Just saying, like you gotta take every avenue that you absolutely can get, and that's what I love about the World Warrior program. Anybody can get it. Like anybody can get in and really make a great showing. We had like a bunch of different people that actually made it out on that side in order to, like in the World Warrior program, they actually did a lot more work than people thought they were going to do. So don't sleep on the World Warriors. That's all I'm going to say. The World Warrior finalists, don't sleep on them at all.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, if you don't get a milli, it's like you said, I don't think, I don't think your girl's going to be too upset if you come home and you go, I only won $100,000, right? So, get in there.
Yeah, and that's what FlashMetroid is doing right now, man. He's in that command grab to be able to get more of this pressure. And, man, he's really making Brian F. sweat here right now. Real tough. Even though he put himself in the burnout, he has a real decent life lead. And now he's just put Brian F. in the burnout, so a blocking ball chip will do it. But he ended up getting hit, so it was like kind of a checkmate scenario in the situation. There we go. Brian F., I love the way that he took that on the chin, and he's already going to the next one, just getting like 30% off the board. That's great. Oh, boy. In there with the pressure, though.
Good challenge. Good challenge.
And Brian F. knows it. Yeah, it was a great challenge indeed. But he's still locked in this corner. I think the one thing, the reason why that Brian F. is like kind of waiting to see if he's going to try to throw out a Blanka-chan, because like you can't really blow out Blanka-chans against JP, knowing they can be able to blow you up. He said, I smell teleport. Blanka-chan's still coming. Man, that thing is like a shark in the water, like Jaws. Like, dun, 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 dun.
I love Blanka light kick. It looks like a Mortal Kombat normal.
It's funny you say that when you got a Mortal Kombat like S character in this game with JP.
Right?
Oh, we hop into the other side. Get away from me. And good check. Does not want to get hit with that because that command grab was coming. There's going to be even more pressure happening. Stop sticking your butt at me, man. Like, no parries.
Ugh.
All right, FlashMetroid put himself in burnout, but he does have, like, the life lead, so I kind of understand. The life lead position is sometimes you want to just make sure you get that extra damage to be able to go in, especially when you have situations like this. Oh, that was so good, though. Using the OD amnesia, you get the lock in, able to get the stun, snap your fingers, give it to me. Oh,
you're not going anywhere.
He caught the drive reversal. No, thank you, sir. Brian F. Getting him a get back here. Uh-oh, here comes level 2. Mix it up. And it's still bouncing. It's still bouncing, baby.
God.
It's again. I do it again.
I'll do it again.
Exactly. And you know what? I really like the checks that Brian F is doing off this command grabs. He's not allowing FlashMetroid to get away with those. It's the one thing that has been working out. And he also got the close to burnout. And he burns himself out because he has a life. Again, FlashMetroid is not afraid. When he knows he has a decent amount of life, he's going to burn himself out to get some extra damage on the table here.
That's a lot of chip.
That is going to be a lot of chip. But like I said, it won't matter if you have all this life to chip, like to deal with. Uh-oh. That was an input error. And now I kind of had to hold this very close to getting hit.
Oh, that's it.
Not,
oh,
yeah, not yet.
He didn't have the meter because he was burnt out. I thought he could do the EX.
That sucks. That's so unfortunate because like he was too far away.
He was
because he could have closed it out with a level 1.
The level 1, but yeah, he's way too far. Yeah. Oh man, just the situation just a little bit tilted.
And once again, the level 2 is just stored up. So Brian had to like use the OD amnesia to like, please go away. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Oh my goodness! Interruption of the blind ball. No for you.
You're joking. Honestly, this man's joking.
Nah.
Did not just do that.
Nah, he's pimping. That's what he's doing, man. He's like, brother. Like, look at my first skin coat. Anti-air. Wow. Wowie wow. And you know what's crazy about that? He's not locked into the corner because of it. Because it's so weird. It has to go to level 3. Now, there's a CA. I've seen deaths from this happen, but it's not going to be enough. It's clearly going to have about like 5%.
A throw's worth, yeah.
Yeah, but he's the
Nice,
burnout, though.
nice. If you're burnt, you're burnt.
All right, Brian F. knotting this up 1-1, man. This is winner side, so you absolutely want to be in that situation where, okay, I want to get as many points as possible. I got to get on that grand final winner side. I don't want to be trying to fight my way all the way to losers.
This is a great matchup. I love this match. I really love this match.
Like I said, it's a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing for JP to kind of deal with. But, man, Brian F. is really working the matchup to his advantage at the moment. Here we go. But FlashMetroid is trying to see if he can get the lead here in the set. Sniffing out the OD amnesia. No, sir, for you. No soup. Look at the OD amnesia.
Nice.
I love this delayed throw there. The delayed throws is like, okay, let me grab him out of it and not deal with any of the extra inspires that's coming out. All right, it's going to be nice, decent damage. They will actually take the life lead off of this. And nice teleportation, my goodness.
Nice. Don't get close.
Yep.
Don't get close.
No. Get that Blanka away from me, cuz. Uh-oh. Level 2. Now, Brian F. just not want it. He should not be able to get a hit. That way he stays away, and he forces FlashMetroid to think about it because he can't throw out a Blanka, otherwise he's going to get spired. Some real good defense here by Brian. The check. Level 2's coming up. I think he's going to just catch out with all the damage. He's not going to go for a mix here. He's not going to go for a mix.
Good God.
That man, Damage.
He just gets that? He just gets that?
He gets that.
He just gets that?
He gets that. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, okay, he should be able to take care of it. And I think everybody in this room is just completely disgusted. I've seen enough JPs at this point to be like, okay, you already know this is going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, I got to give it.
This is, like, I've seen it all at this point. Game's only been out, like, what, 2.5 months, and I've already seen it all with JP. OD amnesia, and at least that kind of pushed him back a little bit, but still got to deal with the level 2. Oh, he burned himself out. I think he tried to go for a parry there, but it's unfortunate he's able to get hit. FlashMetroid is looking to take the lead.
Nice.
And gets him with the grab. Talking up JP a lot, but man, FlashMetroid, again, he's showing why Blanka has a little bit of a slight edge here in this matchup. Try to see if he can close it out and get to that grand final winner side. And then good check up the drive rush. And that's one thing that Brian F., like, he did that in earlier setups. In order to make it a top 32, he went against Aeronage, also using the Blanka pick. And he's been really good, like, on checking the Blanka balls. So we can see if that comes into play on this game number 4 here. There is OD amnesia. Actually, regular amnesia. He's just using it, just trying to just get off. What a sweep. He's like, no, I don't want to deal with that. There's OD. Got to hold the pressure, and yep, that's going to be some more damage on the table. And now, yeah, I dare you to go ahead and try to Blanka ball in. He tried to go for the DI just in case he tried to throw like a ghost out, but Brian F sniffed it out. It's like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm jumping over it and getting it around.
One of the things FlashMetroid has been really cognizant about is using the pressure to actually get out of those portal situations. You're putting out all those rifts, putting out all those, all those black hole blades, but it doesn't really matter when your offense moves you out of the way of it. You're just going to Blanka ball and just be out?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? FlashMetroid is not – he's up in the game count here. He has not gotten a command grab.
Yeah, you're right.
Can't do it. You cannot do it against Ryan F, apparently. All right, but we do got level 2 on deck, and he kind of has to do that in order to be able to get some of his meter back. It's kind of helping with some of these blocks. He's able to set it up and be able to get it to a set point situation. Oh, my God. Great tech again by Brian. Oh, my goodness. Well-placed fire.
Woo!
Now it's time to deal with the burnout. Are you going to be
It was already bad when he was burnout. Now you're burnout?
It's unfortunate. But you know what? It's not over yet. It's not over for Brian. He's still able to try to see if he can get something back here. FlashMetroid is on set point, though. And I'm kind of seeing that Brian is trying to play a little bit more neutral, even though, like, the tools that Blanka has in order to skip it, it's ridiculous. Right now, I think he's really working on the Brian's favor. He's going to be able to cash out here, get this level 3, get some of this damage, get him and get FlashMetroid actually pretty close to burnout here. Only about a third of a meter. That was sick.
Nice, even it up. Who's getting burnt?
He's burning himself out for it, and I don't know if you want to do it now that he's out the corner. Had to go level 2 here, but it's got a lot of work in order to try to take this away from Brian. And that is a good start. That's also a good. It continues. Careful. Yep, still got the level. Ooh, and nigga cross up.
Yo!
Oh my God, not like this, Brian. No, perfect pair. We're good. No!
Ah!
Oh my God, help me, dropped it. Oh man, the low forward. I can just see Brian just sweating. If he's streaming right now, I can see the sweat just coming off his face. I bet you. Oh my gosh. That was too close, man.
That's the second time just inside that top 8 that the perfect parry drive rush punish has not worked out and has led to a crazy scramble.
It's tough though. It really is tough to like get that completion on Blanka ball, especially if you don't run into a lot of Blankas. Like you don't have to practice fully down, and it's like okay, it's tough to deal with. Good call out by FlashMetroid, getting Brian out of the air of the teleport. All right. Try to see if we get away from that sweep, but man. Right now, Brian is working with a healthy life lead. He is taking a lot of blocks, though, but now
both double burnout.
Both characters are sitting in Kansas right now. It's him. It's him. And you notice because of, like FlashMetroid was going to actually get his meter back in time. So now, but that was a good call by Brian to be able to use his buttons to be able to get out of the situation. Oh my goodness, air. OD blank ball. Why did they give him air first into that? Uh-oh. Oh, the chip is coming. Yeah.
Double burnout, and a double KO in a single round. What the hell?
What are these sets, man? In there, FlashMetroid. And so, crazy enough, this is final round.
This is already final round. Holy moly, winners finals.
You still gotta hold that, yep. Okay, FlashMetroid burns himself out and puts on the level 2 for the business. Gotta block all this. You know, actually, oh no, Brian! He's dead!
He is done, man. FlashMetroid came out of that double-double and said, it's my turn. It's my turn to play.
Oh, my goodness. Oof. Just like that.
Ooh.
FlashMetroid is on Grand Finals winner's side.
That was a nuts winner's finals,
man. That's stressful. And I told you, you see how stressful it is sometimes for a JP. That situation.
Yeah.
Like, Blanka ball, like you didn't see a lot of rainbow balls, but you saw a lot of Blanka balls, air Blanka balls. You were able to kind of like get everything taken care of for you. Close the gap. If you had to do OD amnesia, it depends on like, okay, what's your option? You saw like an option where you were able to kind of grab them out of that using the delayed throw in order to get that situation like handled. It's whew, that was close. That was close. That was so close.
Man, I mean, you kind of can't write that one. A scriptwriter couldn't have put that one in there, man.
That double KO.
That double KO was pretty sick.
That is insane. So here we go. We got our losers semifinal coming up. Who is going to meet Brian F in losers finals? Secured himself like the top 3 placement. That's where the big boy points are coming in at this point. Hsien going up against Masoma. Like I said, when you saw JP on the screen, get ready for some more just pimping.
Yeah, so both Hsien and Masoma have been running through their losers bracket matches. I mean, pretty solidly. I mean, there's only a single game that didn't go 3-0, and that was Hsien and Dual Kevin there. Other than that, I mean, they've both been
Brian
running
F and Ice as well, but
at that one. Well, on the losers side.
Yeah, on the losers side,
yeah. So Hsien and Masoma now are coming in basically saying, like, up to this point, it's been easy breezy. Smooth sailing. I don't think it's going to happen that way, guys. You got to put a little more effort in.
For this one, I kind of agree with you on that one. I'm definitely excited to see, because you saw how Hsien has been winning his matches. Like, the first set, he completely just mauled Guile. Like, I don't think Guile barely played the game on that set there. With Dual Kevin, it was a little bit more of a patience game. Like he's waiting for Dual Kevin to see if he could get the right range to be able to start getting some of the buttons going. And he only had to ramp up the pressure once he knows he smelled blood in the water, had the corner positioning. So I definitely want to see if Masoma is not afraid to go in with JP. Not afraid at all. I want to see if,
like I said, the style leaning towards the teleports and the tricky offense.
Yeah.
It's a nice change of pace from Brian F for sure.
Absolutely.
It'll be funny to see him play in the end. Maybe we will get a mirror, but I don't think that's gonna happen because
I don't know. We don't know
because there's a Blanka here, so it's not gonna happen. I'm saying right now.
There is a potential to get a mirror match on the loser finals at least, but we'll see though, because
We did not get
the way Hsien has been playing all of his DJ games here, like it's been completely solid. I have no issues with how things are going. And I think Masoma kind of knows that, so that's why he's like, you see how he's spending all of his meter already, starting off round one to make sure that he maintains the life lead because he knows that Masoma can steamroll when he needs to.
Ooh, just outside of range on that whip punish.
Uh-oh.
Nice, very good pressure. Moving in for the throw to finish the round.
Already, like first blood over. Wow, what a cross-up. Like, man, if there's one option that you want to get away from DJ's drive rush, that's cross him up. I wouldn't say that's easy though. That was just well timed for some reason. Uh-oh. The sways are coming into play though. Oh, what great options by Hsien. Getting away from all of that OD amnesia shenanigans. Is really working out in his favor. I don't think he's gonna. I think he just needs one hit. He doesn't have to worry about spinning a bar in order to get the dub, unless he wants to like reverse everything. Now this is CA damage though, and it's burnout. You know how JP is when you got somebody sitting in the gray.
You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it.
Oh my God! Time to play the game. Triple H.
Oh no!
Oh my God! What can you do? I was like, see, he got the burnout. I was like, that was almost a checkmate situation there.
That was there. Honestly, again, when you're burnout, you got no access to your quick tools like that. Yeah, you're toast. It's a wrap.
Yeah, you take away the one thing that DJ really needs: drive rush. Oh, what a neutral jump. Oh
my goodness! And there's your button. There's your button.
Yeah, man, that jump interference is insane, dude. I've seen how well it just catches people. Oh my gosh, good interruption of the drive rush as well, man. Like I said, you're taking away the tools that DJ needs the most in order to succeed. It's gonna be a real tough situation for him to win. But right now, Hsien trying to fight his way in and be able to get something. These neutral jumps and like the pressure to be able to get the spacing to play the JP game is really working out in someone's favor. Like, even as you can see locked down, I don't think Masoma is like too scared, but we do have a nice, decent combo from Hsien here. Oh no! He tried to go for it, tried to at least use it to get him off of me, and it was a good sway by Hsien to be able to get away, get the hit that he absolutely needs to kind of close things out.
The rider of offense, you got to know when you push a person too far and they're going to push a button on you like that.
Mm-hmm. Here we go, man. We're playing the game again, man. No air slashers for you. You just got to just see if you can get in. There we go. There's an option to be able to get your drive rush, try to push forward. Oh.
Just the clean jump in. Jeez.
The jump in fierce is it's so good. All right, close to burnout too, man. And there it is.
Get off me.
Yeah. Can you keep the rhythm up? Yes, you can. Ugh. And it's a side switch in the corner. And that's burnout. It's stun potential here.
Woo!
Ooh. All right, gets the throw.
One more guess either way.
Guess. Oh, the ninjas. Oh! Oh my God! Okay. Okay. I need a moment. I need a moment. I need a moment. What did we just see? ODM needs to shoot strong. My God. Uh-oh. It's a situation where Hsien doesn't want to be. That's why he go ahead and just busts it out. He does not want to deal with that. Uh-oh. Is we able to... Oh, he's still pressing time, but the throw is going to be able to take it. And we are 1-1.
All right, that was tight.
Yeah.
That was tight.
Yeah. that time, that was an absolute guess. He had to make sure, okay.
That
get the grab.
He must have got that on the last second of that parry. Because Amnesia was out for a second.
thing is out there forever. My goodness, man, this driver's button. Slide, bro. And now it looks like Hsien is getting a control of like dealing with OD amnesia right now. Because like that's the second time he's able to kind of just throw out of the situation. It's like, and it was well placed. So it's just really good right now that Hsien is. You have to lose these in order to stay alive. But as we say that, playing at a range that JP wants to play at, has a little bit of protection, but he is in burnout. Uh-oh. And that was punish counter damage as well. Using the knee to keep him locked in. Oh, my God.
You got to be kidding.
Oh, my God.
How many? Every option.
All right, so now you're going to go for a mix-up scenario here. It just pairs it out in good tech as well. Had enough time to do so. So Hsien still has a chance to take the lead in the set. What a trade. Oh, that'll do it with the grab. Close, one more guess. Oh! And another one. Hsien taking the lead. I definitely want to see a little bit more of like what Hsien was kind of doing in that second round, that round earlier. Using the options, using the slide, the drive rush.
The slide is actually sick. That's worked a lot in the last, 100 seconds or so.
Yeah. And it's kind of where you want to keep it. If JB's going to be anywhere, man, put that man in
nice.
the corner. Make him bait out the OD amnesia. You get information like this, especially when you have the level 3 coming up right here. What a combo, man. DJ.
That combo was sick.
Effortless, too. It was effortless.
Was sick.
That combo was so effortless, man. Like, DJ, as soon as you get a certain hit, that machine gun up for, like follow-up as well, man. It's ridiculous, dog. Ugh. You don't ever want to get hit by DJ, especially when you have that situation coming. But right now, Hsien is trying to move on, take out one of the JPs and go through the next one army here. And he's doing a really good job on this.
You know the active frames on OD Amnesia? Because it feels like no less than 15. It feels like it stays out for a little bit.
It stays out for a while. And then, like I said, you got the words of like follow up as well. So it's like, no telling how long that's going to be there. But you know what? Hsien doesn't care. Hsien's on set point here. Trying to take out one of the JPs. Uh-oh. Got another bait.
The baits are really on point. I mean, honestly, Hsien seems to have all the momentum on their side now.
Yeah, man. Hook, line, sinker, and man, this is looking like a steamroll game here, and this is one of the steamroll games that we kind of talk about that Hsien has been doing in his top 8 on the loser side here. Once he ramps up the pressure and he smells the blood, man, it's all down here from here. If you're
get in there,
that's level 3. I don't think it's gonna kill. Think it's gonna kill? Nah, it's not gonna kill. Woo. Very close though. Oh man! Hsien takes out one JP and Masoma. Masoma goes home in 4th. And Hsien moves on to try to see if he can take out the rest of the JP army and Brian F.
Man, oh man, and the momentum shift in that one. By the time that like it just. The fact that you were able to successfully, how many times did we see punish on Amnesia? In the last game alone, I feel like I saw 3.
Yeah, it was about 3. And most of it was using like a grab. So it's going to be very, very telling to see how Brian F kind of sees like how you're going to be able to do that. If he decides to say go for the tech, which if that happens, maybe we'll see like what's the options that Hsien has ready if Brian tries to tech the bro. I mean, you still have the protection of OD Amnesia there, but there's no telling. There's no telling what's kind of going to happen here.
I mean, throwing it out just a little bit too much at the end there. The thing is, Masoma was so ready to throw out Amnesia that, I mean, Hsien was able to get multiple counter punishes. Punish counters on Masoma, just waiting on it. Hey, back up and let it rip. Back up and let it rip. Back up and let it rip. Every time that you put him in a pressure situation, it's like Hsien knew. I know you're going to push it. Everybody knows you're going to push it. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for you to kill yourself.
Absolutely. So, yeah. All right, so the players are going to go ahead and take a little bit of a moment to kind of collect themselves. Like I said, it's going to be it's one of those situations where I understand. Like when you're in a situation where like you get the potential first World Warrior win, get yourself 50 points on the board.
Early start.
Yeah, I can understand. Like you kind of need a moment to kind of collect yourself, especially after a match like that. Even though like it ended in the 3-1 scenario, it was still like, okay, a little tough, and now I got to go against another JP right after.
Right.
I need a moment. So I understand what's happening here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, we're gonna get that losers finals coming up in a bit. Definitely want to remind you of a few more things that are coming up. We do have a Roundhouse coming up on October 16th. Make sure you guys check that out. And registration ends on August 31st. So make sure you get in before the end of the month in order to get this match going.
Yeah, guys, that's not that far away.
Not at all.
It's less than 2 weeks away, Red Raps. So please don't delay. This is an excellent event put on people who really give a damn and put on an amazing time. So please get yourself registered and show up to that event.
Absolutely. And speaking of people that give a damn, like I said, I know this is one of the situations where Brian F is like, I want to start off high. I want to get these points. So you got to go through Hsien, who, like I said, he's already gone through one JP. He's really been dominating.
At this point, this is a new player, so you can't be too comfortable and think that Brian F is conditioned to throw out counters at the time that Masoma was. This is a different player. You've got to recondition Brian to throw out those counters if you want those results. It's not just going to work.
And this is like the first time we're really seeing somebody like say, you know what, if you're pulling out too much offense and getting no buttons, I'm going to check you with drive impact. And get the burnout, get the follow-up as well. And now it's going to be tough to get in. Is he going to be able to get the hit?
Yo!
Oh. Get the rhythm up, send it to the corner. Look at the damage too, man. Uh-oh. Brian has to do one more guess. It's going to be a grab. And I think Brian knows it. That's what he's kind of like checking.
OD, yes.
Oh, he sat on the OD air slasher. Unfortunate. It's like it seemed like that entire round was going Brian F's way, but unfortunately,
lived through burnout. Yeah. Oh!
Oh my God! Hurt me, shimmy, yeah. All right, Brian F, man, sitting down on about 35%. Man, that
drive rush trip
slide, dog. It's insane.
Oh, you know what? That was actually smart. It just didn't work. That's it. Sometimes that happens.
I kind of like the idea a little bit, but now you got to hold this. Are you getting burned out? Not yet. You're close to it, though. And now you're in a situation you potentially get burned out. Keep trying to block some of these. I think Brian F knows it. He's going to be able to get his meter back as well. Ooh, he actually spent the drive. He's trying to drive rush in. That's going to cost him. But it doesn't matter. He's like, I do not care. I do not care. Hsien, man, he's really trying to take out the JP order.
This man is on fire. He is a man on fire.
He is Denzel Washington right now. Looking for Dakota Fanning. What is going on? Another sway, man. Like, it hasn't been working out too much against Brian F, but that was the first one they worked out. Because you know what? Brian finding a combo to be able to get himself tied up in the life lead here. Or close to it. There you go. It's so tough to check drive rushes in this game, but if you got it, please check them. You see that green, you just check every single one. So especially against DJ.
Try to do it again. Traded.
And that's fine. You take a trade like that.
Trade's better. Yeah, trade's better than eating it.
Oh, whoa! Just completely stuffs it with a jump in. That's so unfortunate for Hsien. Works out for Brian F though. That's still plus, though.
This is a one hit if you can get him. If you can touch him, oh, okay. Not quite. Not the touch we were looking
he did
for.
not want to get shimmied again. There's no way you're going to take the throw. Ooh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Ooh, goodness.
Ryan F with the back throw. Just so timely. See? Now we're seeing it. Checking drive rushes is going to be the key here. I believe so. right, but Hsien be able to find himself in, get the corner position. Yeah,
that was tight. All right, that was good.
That hurts. It's going to be level 3. Yeah, he doesn't need to. Yeah, he doesn't need it.
Wow.
He doesn't need it. Never mind. I take that back. DJ just does too much damage. He doesn't even need it. I'm like, yep, you don't even need the double 3. You save his bar for the next round. Checking drive rushes. Told you that's the key. Gonna get the level 3 to cash out on his end. Brian F is gonna be putting Hsien in about 50%. Yep. Actually, about 45% almost.
Running out of space there. You don't got no more juice. All right, we'll build back up. You gave him space.
Yeah, using the sweep, which is a medium kick right that way. Why? Anyway, right. But using the sweep, be able to kind of get that pushback. And ready for the teleport.
My goodness. So you're not cute. I know what you're gonna do.
Exactly. The check. Speaking of level 3 cash out, this is gonna put Brian F in burnout as well. All right, let's see how the navigation goes.
You're not going anywhere.
Hsien is 2-0. 2-0. Is he going to take out another JP? Is he really going to take out another JP?
I've had enough. I'm not putting up with this anymore.
I'm tired of you pimp K punks coming into here. I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I need some good music, good vibes, good stuff.
Oh my.
Teleports are not working. Teleports are not working, ladies and gentlemen. There's a second one that Brian, that Hsien is just stuffed and just keeping Brian F.
Going on a roll right now, going crazy.
Oh my God, Hsien, set point, trying to go into grand finals.
Hsien saying, see me at Summer Games done quick. All right, now you gotta chill. Play some defense. Other side of the fence.
It's kind of hard when you have JP in that range, man. Like JP's that far, he's like, okay, fine, I'm gonna play the fireball game.
Ooh,
good check. On the drop.
Drops the kill.
Yep.
Check the green flash.
Gotta do it. You gotta do it in order to stay alive here. Brian really needs this to stay alive. Does have level 2 on deck as well. So if he keeps checking these drive rushes and forces Hsien to kind of burn the drive rushes and you're able to get a punish counter out of it, or at least something to kind of have him hold block and chip away at that meter, you can give Brian a chance here. Anti-air. Speaking of level 2, he's going to try to see if he can get a mix. And he got the low forward to start up. It's going to be a decent combo as well.
Interesting use there, mid-screen like that.
Mm-hmm. Brian has just one more touch away, but we've seen this kind of situation before where Hsien was able to kind of really take it back after some missteps and mishandling.
Yeah.
But you know what? No mishandling from Brian. He's like, you know what? I'm throwing out ghosts. Just please, just go, my children. Do your thing.
Yeah, that was a resource dead end right there. You're about to get burnout. You don't have it. You can't spend any meter to get in because you got too much of a hill to go up. You're just putting yourself in burnout to get chipped out right after you get that damage. Mm-hmm. There was nowhere to go. Too little life, too little juice.
Yeah. Hopefully this could be the start of something for Brian F. Be able to see if he can get this back. Because Hsien, healthy 2-0s right now. But now he's sitting at 2-1. I think those are 2 attempts with Brian trying to parry it, but it's unfortunate he got hit. But you know what? He still has a life lead. Still has the space that he needs. Whew, that drive rush. This just closes in so fast. We're kind of letting the vibes like go right now.
Yeah.
Just kind of watching the gameplay a little bit.
Just
Chilling, watching the gameplay like
yeah.
DJ. But man, I don't think you want to chill too much because Brian F is going to be able to take this round here.
I mean, I got to say, Brian F's doing a wonderful job turning the momentum around and actually playing off of Hsien instead of just saying like, okay, I'll keep banging my head against the wall.
Absolutely. The one thing that Brian F is never going to do, he's never going to overextend. Like if he gets your patterns, he knows what's going to happen. He's going to play his proper defense. And he's going to be able to get those healthy jump ins whenever he absolutely needs to. But right now, defense is really going to have to come into play when it comes to the situation. He's been doing a really good job of checking drive rushes and just completely kind of holding firm for what he needs. He doesn't use like reverses a lot either. That is the first command grab we see from any JP. Entire top 8.
If you get 100% of them, then you chose the right time.
Oh my God!
You got nowhere.
Oh my goodness!
Brian F is in control right now, driving this one to Game 5. Somebody's about to go home, and right now, if you were a betting man, it might be Hsien.
I don't know. We don't know yet. We do not know yet. We're gonna find out in this game number 5. Brian F seemed to like have figured it out here. That's definitely one of those situations where like you don't want to let it get to the other player's momentum, but if that player is able to like start really pushing the envelope, able to get the momentum that they need, and you can't stop it, it's over with.
Hsien is being good about not getting burnout unnecessarily, but the thing is that doesn't matter. Just because Hsien didn't get burnout doesn't mean you have access to your tools. When you get down to that low amount of gas in the tank and you don't have your options available to you, you might as well be burnout at that point because you're not getting what you need to get in on Brian F's JP.
Unfortunately, speaking of burnt out, Brian F is like kind of dealing with it, even though Brian F still has a little bit of life lead.
Yeah, big frame advantage on that one, though, and already sets up a bit of a frame trap.
There you go, checking the drive rushes, but he's still in the corner, locked down, still in the gray. That was
the right time.
It was just a matter of time where he was gonna just place that drive impact to get that stun and get that round. And Hsien is up on.
Yeah, Hsien is about to close this one, saying, okay, you know what? If you're going to gun it, if you're going to hit the gas, now's the time.
Speaking of hitting the gas here, Brian F getting a nice little healthy combo. I think, like I said, Brian is not going to overextend. He's just trying to see if he can look for drive rushes, not start jumping everywhere, trying to see if he can catch a neutral jump like what someone was doing in the last set. He's just waiting it out and just throwing out fake ghosts, regular ghosts, see where it works. And here we go. Hsien is going to go ahead, cash out, try to see if he can get this last little bit of life. He probably has about 2 more guesses here. Uh-oh, that's one.
Guess numero uno.
Brian F trying to stay alive, trying to see if he can get the proper mix. All parries, but you know what? It's not going to fully work out in this situation.
I'm burnt.
He is going to take a little bit of chip, but that doesn't mean anything to JP if you got the proper spires in order to take out the air splasher, because that startup phase of it is a little bit slower, even though it comes out super fast.
Space.
Level 1!
Oh!
Not over yet. Oh, the chip though. The chip is on point. And now you don't have to worry about chip, but you still got to worry about
the
air. We got a final round in this final game. What a well-placed anti-air, man. It was absolutely like the one situation that Brian F was hoping for. Please jump. Please jump. I dare you to jump. I'm ready. None of that. None
Get
of
off me.
slides.
I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the slides, he says.
Yeah, you are not Vega.
Ooh, we're in there, and now you're in the corner.
Oh, boy. They hit Brian with that grab. I thought he was going to get ate up on that shot.
I heard it right dead in there. Is it Boa?
Oh! It just goes for the perfect counter, the punish counter combo instead. He's just trying to get the back throw for the position. He just wants to get that damage there. Uh-oh. This could be a burn.
This might get burnt. He's burnt.
Oh, he got mixed. He got mixed.
You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
Nope. Not going to work.
That's not going to reach.
Not going to reach. GG's. Shake my hand.
That was close, but that's not there. It's not there. It's not there.
Oh, man. Well, we talked about this earlier. The potential. There's like a real big chance for a JP to take this tournament. And now you got Brian F. in grand finals. He's on loser side though. He's had to work his way back. But he is going to get his run. He is going to get his run back.
The run back, yeah. No, I mean that was fantastic. We had 2 really strong games go all the way to those last ones.
Oh my gosh!
Right?
Yeah, so close. It was indeed it was a scary situation. But man, the way that Brian F. is able to like really start taking some of these matches and pulling them off, like getting some of these dubs, is really working out for him. He was on the loser side. He got to get his run back against FlashMetroid. But again, that set was also a close run.
I mean,
that went down to a wire.
What was so nuts is Hsien was this close. It was so much on Brian F's side in those last couple of games, and then the very, very final game, you finally saw Hsien wake up and react, as it were. Yeah. Brian F seemed to have the download, seemed to have the blueprint, right? Seemed to have the specs, but not quite there. Hsien managed to fight back and almost do it, but Brian F too strong in the end. FlashMetroid looking to say, have you heard of tier lists? Can I show you mine? Can you peep the graphic? Can we get some engagement farming? Can we get this going?
Potentially. But all right now, like when you have the momentum when it comes to like running it all back on the loser side, like you're able to stave off the momentum of a great player like Hsien, like that's going to give you the confidence to be like, you know what, I got this run back. Plus, I probably picked out some things from the last set. Like, okay, if I did this or I do this, I'll be able to take this tournament. But Brian F is going to have to basically get 6 games in order to take it.
Yeah. Not insurmountable,
right?
But unlikely. All right, let's take a minute to think about that one. I know we have some other stuff to talk about. Hit us.
Absolutely. We got the FGC meetups here, man. So like you guys are enjoying Super Saturdays World Warrior, man.
I heard that this was the biggest FGC meetup in the country. Is that true? Did I hear that correctly?
I mean, we cover every second and fourth Fridays, man. We cover like brackets that average over 100 players.
100, 3 digits on a
local. 3 digits on a local.
On a local?
Come on, man. Yeah, like we got players from so many different areas in the Midwest coming through. So like pretty much every second and fourth Friday come through. We already had all of our FGC meetups, EXs, but make sure you guys check that out. Start.gg/FGC meetups for the latest event registration info.
Yep, we got 3 more FGC meetups before, of course, we got that massive Low Kick October event there with Roundhouse. I'm so excited for that one as well, but don't let that stop you from coming out to all of those FGC meetups here in the 2023 calendar year. Super cool events.
All right. So, yeah, man, like looking at the path of these players, FlashMetroid and Brian F, both of them started on the winner's side. And it took taking each other out in order to end up in the situation that we're at. So it's kind of telling, like, when you're on the winner side, you have like this late into the game to a tournament in a top 8 situation. It gives you a really good chance to be like, okay, let me go ahead and get the first step. The first story of this World Warrior is going to be me. I am the winner. I'm the one that's taking home the 50-point prize. And 50 points in this, especially when you're in the top seed, it actually really goes a long way, because our top 1 and top 2 seeds in the last World Warrior last year, that was the one that ended up in grand finals. So I'm saying top 2 is important. And this is what you kind of want to be in this situation, to start off strong and get yourself into a top 2 situation. So here we go. We got FlashMetroid and Brian F coming up, and waiting for everything to load, as you can see. But I hope
not everybody's rocking the SSDs, you know, it happens.
No, I think those players are definitely rocking SSDs. Both of them doing the thing. Like I said, we saw this kind of before. Like I said, I feel like a lot of JP players are kind of saying like Blanka has a slight advantage in this matchup. In FlashMetroid, like even though like there were situations where Brian F could have took the game, FlashMetroid was able to use the matchup out to his advantage in order to steal those games away. So hopefully, if we're gonna call this night early, that's something that FlashMetroid is gonna have to go back into, stealing games.
Scandalous thievery.
Like it was starting right here. 2 counter hits. Man, okay, there's a wake-up button there for Brian F. Yeah, absolutely. Get him a burnout. That's, like you said, that's the name of the game. Oh, my goodness.
I don't even care. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, because, like, FlashMetroid had the meter on the side. He's like, I'm going to go ahead and utilize the meter. As long as it kills, I don't mind going into burnout. And
no, you do not want to do that.
So what's crazy about that? Like every time that Brian F has tried to jump out in any situation, he has to eat like 15% because of that.
The thing is that's again, how do you have all of this? Your character has one of the easiest, highest damaging anti-air combos in the game. You just gotta hit it, and it's almost free.
Yeah, it's so free like that. I mean, we didn't even finish that explanation, and we're already in game 2. FlashMetroid is right now. He's trying to speed run at the moment. Like, and that's the name of the game with Street Fighter 6. Like a lot of people are saying, like, oh man, make everything best of 3 out of forever. I'm like, nah, I understand. Like, please don't. But
top 8 though.
It's top 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we need some time to develop, right?
But there's barely any time right now.
We would have not had any of the time to see some of those matches if it was only 2.
Yeah, but man, I mean, we are steamrolling at this point, like with FlashMetroid. He's once again with the life lead and a burnout situation. Just Blanka ball. Yeah, he had the level 1 on the jump.
Oh my gosh.
He even had the Blanka ball. He was like he saw the level 1 coming. That was real good.
Oh my god. He
really
said,
good
I got
call.
something to do. Okay. Mom said dinner's ready. I got to get in there. I don't got time for this.
Oh my gosh, the tools gave Blanka air Blanka ball. I saw this character coming out. I knew that was gonna be a bit of a problem. I'm like, bro, he has what now? Frozen up right now. He has a reminder. He does have the level 2 on point with the Blanka Chad.
Tries to throw good grab. Good reaction.
Yeah, it was a lucky situation where that Blanka Chad did not stop that grab from coming out.
That was an odd DI to get out of the corner because he burned himself out doing so, and the result would have been fairly minimal.
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't get too much out of it. At least you got a little something where you're able to get some chip or get a couple hits. But, yeah, it's going to be rough, especially as you can see, you had to work and pray that they don't completely advance on you to get that meter back. We kind of worked out in this situation where Brian didn't able to get hit until now. But, yeah, it's put himself in a point where it's one more guess. Good check.
What do you do?
Notice. That's unfortunate. That trade worked out in that situation because I think what FlashMetroid was doing was waiting for the level 2 to come out. He's like, I dare you to throw level 2. I'm going to just go. I'm going to let it fly. Hopefully, I think this is the time you're going to do it. So here's the Blanka ball.
Oh, man. And honestly, Flash looking like he's about to close this one out right here and now. Brian F would have to, like you said, win 6 in a row after losing 2 in a row. And the way we've seen this one go, oh, man, I'm sorry, but I just don't see it happening.
Well, like I said, and don't curse everybody yet because Brian F is trying to see if he be able to get a little bit of fight.
A little too short on the anti-air.
He has come back before. He has made this set. He has made the earlier set between these two close before, so it ain't over till it's over. Getting the throw bait off the neutral jump. And right now, Brian F is not in burnout, but it's looking a little rough with the life lead. And that Blanka hop, it's just looking. It's pretty much
potential last round here. We're almost done.
Yep. Tournament point on FlashMetroid's side, trying to go home with 50, sending Brian home with 40. Oh, that's going to be a nice, healthy punish here, too. Yep, still continue.
Nice, good finish. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's
man.
A sexy combo.
Yeah, man. I love that combo, actually. That's like one of the few things I'm like, oh, that's really cool that he does that. Use a drive impact in order to extend. You don't usually get that a lot.
Can we get a round, please? Let's get a round.
Brian is very close to taking a round. Oh, boy. Level 2. It's time to mix it up. Ah! Oh, dangerous situation, man. Dang, he's ready. You saw FlashMetroid multiple times was getting all of his opponents with that, right?
Yep.
That is the first time that somebody has actually reacted with the DI proper. So good on Brian F to stay alive here and get that round. All right, good check of the hop. Brian F is trying to fight back.
Oh my God!
Just not in time again. But you know what? It's fine. It worked out in the situation. Has the corner, get the overhead. Looking for the jump in. And he's trying to see if he can get this closed out. Oh my God! Blanka hops and now level 2 situation. Time to mix it up again.
And the whole time that you're in Burnout, you get all this incredible mix-up potential here. So
I
you
mean,
hardly even care.
Yeah,
He'll be unburnt by the time this is done.
Yep, he is, because that timer's going down. Oh, he's able to get it. He's going to be able to at least get something here. He's going to go.
Not enough. Oh,
no. It felt like they should have connected, but it didn't. And that's going to bite. Oh, no, it didn't cost him.
All right, that was so lucky. That was truly fortuitous, as they say. Getting the first game up on the board, nearly getting swept.
Oh, my goodness. Brian F. staying alive. Like I said, he's able. He has the ability to do that. Things sometimes have to be like go your way. You have to be lucky in some of these situations. And that was the time to be lucky.
Luck's a skill, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, get back in the corner. Where are you going?
Oh, there's a command grab. We finally got a command grab on someone. I was thinking like nobody's landed it. I think only maybe one time a Blanka command grab has landed.
Let's walk it back. Let's walk it back. Oh!
All right, great teleport to get out of that situation and put it right back in a neutral. Sweep. Give me the yoink. No yoinks for you. All right, no more chip on the situation, but yeah, you cannot take a throw here. Oh, another trade. That once again, tournament point on FlashMetroid side.
You want to get those in, but I mean, a couple of times you're not looking at your life bar and you don't realize like, hey, that trade is not no bueno.
Oh my gosh. Why they give him air Blanka ball, bro? Mixing it up. All right. That actually going to still got to deal with the Blanka Chan.
Blanka Chan protects.
Oh, one more. Oh, that's it.
That's kind of the round that Flash wanted in the game 3 that was not able to get. A little momentum shift there, but definitely not enough to end that one. FlashMetroid is going to take it this event here at World Warrior.
Yeah, that is 50 points. First Super Saturdays World Warrior coming to a close here with FlashMetroid, your champion for number 1. So, yeah, man, 50 points on his end. Brian F. goes on with 40. Like I said, it's still a good start. And this is pretty much how it kind of laid out here. Like I said, man, you're on the winning side. You have a very, very high chance to end up in grand finals, and that's what happened. Brian F. taking out ISO 3-1 there, putting himself in the winners finals, and beating up with FlashMetroid after the FlashMetroid just completely takes the duel, coming out 3-0. Then in the winners finals, whole set, 3-2. Could have went to anybody at that point, but it seems like FlashMetroid had they did a little bit more research, a little bit more training on the other end, while Brian F. had to work his way back through off the losers finals. So there we go. That is our grand finals. We can talk about a little bit about the loser side as well. Hsien, man, what a heck of a run. What a heck of a run. 3-0 over Guile. Pretty much just saying you can't
was
play
this
the game.
close to being in grand finals himself. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, that was last situation.
Showing.
Absolutely. Yep, 3-1 dual Kevin. Takes out Masoma 3-1, and then ends up just coming up short against Brian F. just at the last second, but it was a final round situation. Yeah. Man, big shout outs to our top 8 and all the players.
Yeah, I got to talk about the fact that we saw multiple times where the perfect parry, drive rush punish did not work.
Man.
Didn't work. So I don't want any down players. You better just accept you've got Blanka on your side. Okay, Blanka is not unbeatable by any means. When you talk about the stratification on tiers, what truly makes a character really difficult and annoying to deal with, if you know versus actually executing, doing another thing. And it's not just, everybody can get it. Right. We saw really good players not able to successfully punish Blanka ball, even though they knew what to do,
right? And
it still didn't work. So, I mean, that's a crazy situation. 3 different players, 3 different times on things that could have truly turned the game, the round, the match around, and just weren't there in time. Not everybody's built equally.
Yeah.
All right? Some people are built different.
Yeah. But, yeah, man, that is our first World Warrior. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the end there. We're going to get our next World Warrior coming up on the 19th, I believe. 16th, excuse me. So make sure you guys sign up, start.gg/SF6 Midwest for all the players in the Midwest area, as you can see on those states that are colored.
You got nothing to lose.
Absolutely. Like,
just your pride.
Get your points to be able to get into that shot and to get in the Capcom Cup if you win that finale on November 18th. All right. And make sure you guys, speaking of World Warriors, any World Warrior that's coming up in these following states: Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Missouri, Kansas, Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio. Make sure you qualify for the 3v3 exhibition, the Mid-Best Street Fighter 6 3v3 expedition, by winning your place at your locals. Winning players are going to get free entry into Roundhouse and get a shot to win the bragging rights of the Mid-Best scene on October 13th, only at Roundhouse. And not only that, man, like, it's brought to you by Local Esports FGC Meetups, man. Make sure you guys support these locals. This is the largest FGC local in the United States, Chicagoland area. It's going to be in Skokie, Illinois. Make sure you guys come through at Ignite, which we're here right now. Join us on every second and fourth Fridays of the month for a Street Fighter 6 bracket that averages over 100 players since the game has dropped. Since the beginning. I mean, we started off hot, and I was there for all of them. Man, FGC Meetups also hosts the other biggest games in the tournament scene, as you can see below, and a group of rotating community tournaments, in addition to plenty space for your console and game of choice. That's start.gg/FGC Meetups for the latest event registration info. All right, so that'll do it for Super Saturdays World Warrior #1. Kai Kennedy.
Man, I think you've said everything need to be said about the players, the events that are coming up. We saw some really excellent play. And you know what? Just because Blanka's strong doesn't mean he didn't earn it. FlashMetroid played his ass off.
Absolutely.
Did everything they needed to do. So big ups to the winner today. We'll see everybody back next time. And as the last thing I say, I hope y'all got some spare Prime subs rolling around, or maybe you just got a couple bucks to throw this way. The crew that puts on this event at Low Kick absolutely does incredible work. I've worked with them for years on a variety of events. Pre-COVID, back when they were small. Now they're Hollywood, big time in it up here. I think 2 of them pulled up in Cadillacs. It's pretty ridiculous. But you know what? Neither of those Cadillacs that I saw have a diamond-crusted shifter. So if you could please just support these guys, put in all the hard work. Honestly, they deserve it more than anything. More than anything. The Low Kick crew is incredible. Anything you can do to help them out and say thank you for showing up. You know what? Drop those subs. Drop those subs. I'll show for them. They deserve it.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to the FGC. Shout out to FGC Meetups. Shout out to Low Kick Esports. Again, I'm in LJB3. It's been Kai Kennedy, and we out of here.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out. Catch you on the next one.